I did.
You did, yeah. You took the center.
Yeah.
And any war rituals?
No. Oh no, I did.
Yeah, she got one finally. Yeah. Yeah.
I don't like the finally word.
Welcome everybody to Wrath's Reach Tabletop Gaming. We are live for another day of wargaming for you, and today we have Nurgle Snurgle versus the not on camera Ken Noble Parakeet. Hey!
Hi.
We thought we were just playing. See her play yourself for a moment. We were gonna trick all y'all and be like, "This is a Nurgle Snurgle versus Nurgle Snurgle match," but it is not.
Nurgle Snurgle wins.
Nurgle Snurgle wins. We're in her fresh mini wargaming studio, and this has been the first time in a long time that that you've been in the studio because you've been busy, haven't you?
Yes, gone.
Yeah, you were gone. Why don't you give us just a brief little, just tell us how much heaven was.
Oh, it was so beautiful.
It was beautiful.
I didn't know I would get the psychic awakening
Ooh.
I needed or wanted until I came back.
Okay, all right.
I say psychic, whatever.
Psychic. I mean, we'll take that psychic awakening.
It's a different shade of color to it now.
Yeah,
Oh man, I was like, everything was roses and beautiful and.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah, I 100% recommend checking out Mini Wargaming and staying at the bunker. The guys there are phenomenal, amazing. You'll have a great time. Even appreciating the building itself. From the outside, it doesn't look like much, but you go in and it's like stepping through a portal. You're just like, wow, wow, wow.
Oh boy. Yeah, I can't wait to check it out myself someday. Yeah, that's awesome. And you posted some pictures of this on your Instagram, I presume?
Yeah, and there's like a little video. I'm kind of working on a video for YouTube.
Yes.
A little video there, so.
Cool. So if you guys want to check out Nurgle Snurgle's Instagram, instagram.com/Nurgle_Snurgle.
Yeah.
You can check out those pictures there. And welcome to the stream there, Ken.
Hi.
Noble Parakeet here in the house for the first time.
Yeah.
How you feeling? You nervous?
Excited? I don't think I'm super nervous, but we'll see what happens.
Hey, nothing to be afraid of. Just
We're
playing a
just
game with some
rolling
friends, baby.
Right?
Just playing a game with some friends. And on the comms back here, we got Mr. Motorack joining me, ToRRaDaS. How you doing?
Not too bad. I got
Awesome.
my glass of water. I got my coffee in me. I'm ready to go.
Ready to go. All right. Well, with that, let's hear what the guest has to take on the Nurgle demons.
Or would you like me to go first?
You go first.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
So today I'm bringing a battalion. I have fit in 2 Great Unclean Ones. One will be Rodicus. He's just pretty standard there, nothing too much, no relics, no warlord traits, but I do have a buffed up Great Unclean One. He will have an extra exalted ability. He will be -1 damage in melee only. He will have the Endless Gift, so he will heal at the start of my command phase, equal to the battle round. So in battle round 5, if he's still alive, he'll heal up 5. And then I also gave him something else. I can't remember that. Something else. Endless Gift. Oh, Heaving Mass. He has +2 wounds, so he has 24 wounds total. Both guys are tough 9, so they're pretty beefy. And then I have 3 extra characters. I have 2 Sloppy Bile Pipers and a Poxbringer. Because I have 2 Great Unclean Ones, they allow extra heralds in the slots. For my troops, I have 4 troops of Plague Bears. They're 10-man squads, nothing more, nothing less. And for my elites, I have 3 units of Beast of Nurgle. I have 1 that's 2 and 2 singles. They're pretty good there. And I have a fortification. I brought the Feculent Gnarlmaw, so I can have the Warp Locust and minus to shooting. You're kind of all over the place here, so. Hopefully that will help me out. So that's the army right there. I start with 4 CP. And for the secondaries that I chose today, I chose Reality Rebels, Despoiled of Reality, and Warp Ritual. And that is my army, my list, my everything.
Sounds good. Perfect. And what do you have to combat that, my friend?
Today I brought an absolute company of Necrons. We have a battalion, we have a Supreme Command Detachment, and a Super Heavy Auxiliary. In the Super Heavy Auxiliary today, we brought the Tesseract Vaults. Knows 4 Catan powers, cast 3.
How many points is he?
400.
400 points.
Yeah. Our Supreme Command Detachment, we brought the Silent King himself, Tesseract. Again, 400 points, an absolute Chad.
Gotta bring him.
Seen him a few times. In our battalion detachment today, we brought, for our 2 HQs, we have an Overlord with the War Scythe and a Res Orb. So just for when you kill those Lich Guard, he's going to bring them back. The War Scythe was upgraded to be the Blood Scythe from the Novox Pacific dynasty. We also brought a Chronomancer just to keep those Scorpec Destroyers alive for me. Our troop choices are 3 5-man squads of Immortals. Super basic. Again, I just want to get some points with them.
Yep, you need those primaries.
Yeah.
Your strong secondaries.
Right. Our elites choice today is where all the kind of meat's heading. We brought a Hexmark Destroyer for all those wonderful deep strikes. We like to get some free shots off. We have 2 4-man squads of Scorpec Destroyers. They have 3 Hyperface Rushers each, and their big glaive, and a 10-man blob of Lich Guard, all sword and board. And finally, to round everything off, we brought 3 of Wraiths just because they're fun and annoying to deal
And they
with.
look super cool. I love what you've done for the conversion. Proper way, they're scorpions.
Right? They look more menacing than just like this crazy tail thing.
How many CP do you start with?
I start with 4 CP as well.
Okay.
Tesseract gives me a boatload to start with, and things are a little bit cheaper nowadays.
Yeah. And what secondaries did you choose?
Today's secondaries, we're going to bring all the Necron ones because they're really good.
Of course.
We brought 2 Nobles today, so I brought Code of Combat. So the Overlord and Tesseract should be able to pull those off. We brought Ancient Machineries just because it's a 5-objective game and it's a pretty easy one to get.
Yep.
And then we also brought Purge the Vermin because I'm hoping to keep you quartered.
You're pretty good at that. I do have to ask a question.
Yeah.
With Tesseract?
Tesseract Vault.
Tesseract? Are you measuring from the hull?
You measure from the hull, yeah. So it's a big, beefy model.
Sure.
Yeah.
Lots of area.
You got a lot of booty you can clap.
Right?
with
I got a
that.
tiny base, but man, we're thick.
Little in the middle, but he got much back. Okay, well, let's have a look at the mission that we're rolling with today, guys. We're playing Conversion. Today's mission's called Conversion. This mission has 2 primary objectives. Corrupted Ground, a progressive objective. At the end of each player's turn, the player whose turn it is scores 4 victory points if they control the objective marker in their opponent's deployment zone, scores 2 victory points if they control 1 or more objective markers that are in no man's land, or they lose 1 victory point if they do not control the objective marker in their own deployment zone. A player's victory point score can never be reduced to less than 0. Take and hold. Progressive objective. At the end of each player's command phase, the player whose turn it is scores 4 victory points for each of the following conditions they satisfy for a maximum of 12 victory points. They control 1 or more objective markers. They control 2 or more objective markers. They control more objective markers than their opponent controls. This primary objective cannot be scored during the first battle round. In the 5th battle round, the player who has the second turn does not score any victory points at the end of their command phase. Instead, at the end of their turn, they score 4 victory points for each of the above conditions they satisfy for a maximum of 12 victory points. Mission rules. Leading from the front. In this mission, a player only receives the Battleforge CP bonus at the start of their command phase if their Warlord is on the battlefield, or they are embarked on a transport model that is on the battlefield.
And then you have...
All right, guys, that's our mission. So, with that, if you want to have any more details of the mission, you can just let us know in the chat. If you want to see the lists in detail, exclamation point lists will get you that information. Also, thank you, Kreger, for gifting that sub to MMA Maverick. Thank you very much. Appreciate your support and welcome to the show. So, who wants the initiative roll?
I kind of do.
This
I
buddy.
kind of do.
He wants it.
Right,
Okay.
ready?
Good luck. Oh,
Oh, and they kissed.
I do get to go first. Okay.
Ooh, okay. We got Necrons turn 1. Bell round 1, guys. Let's get it.
Perfect.
good luck.
Thanks. You
Each
too.
of you guys are going to gain a command point, bringing you both up to 5 respectively.
Fun command stage stuff. Necrons have way too much. This Overlord here is going to give these guys my will be done. We're just going to put this here. Let them know they're special.
Should be a metal song.
The 2 Silent King, or the
Was
Silent
that-
King
feels
does
like
it
should be
twice.
a metal song.
Oh.
It should be.
Yeah.
My will
Oh.
be done.
Oh, before you... Well, it doesn't really
Oh,
matter.
yeah,
I
your
can do
warp storm.
My warp storm.
Warp storm points.
I will have a respectful shriek.
3.
Warp Storm. Very good.
So again, Tesseract is going to give these guys My Will Be Done. And we're also going to give these guys My Will Be Done. And the Chronomancer is going to hand out a 5+ invulnerable save and a reroll charge rolls to this squad of Scorpack Destroyers as well.
Sure thing.
And then we'll get on to movement.
Awesome. Awesome. So that's it for command phase shenanigans. Go on to the movement.
Sorry, my Necron protocols, because I know how to do this game.
Oh, yes.
New protocols. So we're going to use Protocol of the Sudden Storm all the time. For this phase, we're going to do +1 inch to movement.
Yep.
And then for turn 1, we're going to do Protocol of the Vengeful Stars. It's going to be each time a model makes a ranged attack, they can also still do actions.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what we're going to do for turn 1 here.
Sounds
we'll
good.
Back to move. These guys are going to move 7.
How long did it take you to build your Tesseract?
To build?
Yeah.
It was probably a good 6-8 hours. It was a couple of days, yeah.
Was it all in pieces or did it come?
Everything is separate. The only thing that's any amount of together are the 2 big stripes.
Okay. So
you still got to glue those together.
Yeah.
The arms are 4 or 5 pieces. It was a bit of a challenge.
Yeah, for balance wise too.
Yeah, balance wise was almost a nightmare. Yeah. I do kind of want to buy another one at some point. And
do you need to?
No, they're fun.
But can you play with 2?
Oh yeah.
Oh my.
It's tight, but you can do it.
Well, you could just take out the Silent King.
Exactly. Yeah. No, you bring him too. You just bring all of them. You just bring super heavies.
Damn, that would be a
more expensive.
a couple last cannons away from.
That's fair. I don't want you to panic. The Tesseract.
I'm not I enjoy. Okay, I'm gonna say something. I enjoy the imbalance sometimes.
Oh yeah.
It's completely random. I don't care about equal. I don't want to play myself. I want to play you. I want to have the challenge because there are times where you needed something to happen and it didn't, and I can capitalize on that, or
100%.
things that don't happen for me. That's just how it is, and I love it.
100%. I just learned the Tesseract Vault has 30 wounds, not 16.
Oh,
that's
or 20 that you took.
It's been a while since this thing's come off the shelf, so yeah, today I learned.
Okay.
All right. So that's your movement?
Movement done. We got some Catan nonsense to happen after we clean up and kind of tell the viewers where everybody ended up.
Yeah.
And then we're good to go.
Movement recap in there one time.
Perfect. So the Lich Guard moved up. They're going to perform Ancient Machineries on this first objective, if I'm allowed to. I can't remember if I'm allowed to do it on the first turn or not, so we'll check that. The Overlord followed them just to keep pace with everybody. Our Scorpack Destroyers are on a mission. They're not quite happy with this tree growing here, so they're going to do something about it.
Hey.
The Immortals are following up. We have some Immortals in the back lines, just hanging out, hanging tight. That's our home objective. We lose victory points if we don't keep it, so that's what we're doing. Tesseract Vault is trying to get nice in front and center. He's got some spicy powers that I want to get off, and the more in the center of the battle I get, and the more people he can touch, the better. And then our Wraiths are just kind of scooching up the board, looking to do Ancient Machineries or getting a nice fight next turn.
Quick question. Fly keyword?
Fly keyword.
Fly keyword.
All the fun stuff.
All right. That's it for the movement?
That's the movement done. Now we get to go on to the fun Catan part of the movement.
Yeah, let's get some Catan
You
powers.
did deny these?
No.
No, okay. These are special.
These are super secret powers.
Oh, super secret.
Super.
So super, you gotta share them with me.
So now the whole world gets to know.
I'll get to experience it.
First thing we're gonna do, wounds on your beast and Nurgle. They're 8, aren't they?
They're 7.
7.
I'm not corn. Come on.
Right. So I think we're gonna do Sky of Falling Stars because that's the super fun Necron one. So I'm going to pick 3 units, even if I can't see them within 24.
And they take mortals.
They take some mortals.
Yes.
So we're going to pick your Plague Bearers back here.
Yep.
We're going to pick the squad of Beast and Nurgle right in front of us, and then the second squad of Plague Bearers.
And these can't be characters or monsters, right? Or...
As far as I know. It's just, it could be anybody as far as I know.
Anyone.
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's just select 3 enemy units within 24 of the Catan Shard. Then for each of these units, we're going to roll a d6. And on a result of 1 to 5, you're going to suffer some D3 mortal wounds. But because we're a Tesseract Vault, it's just flat 3. Super fun. So we're going to start with the Plague Bearers on the far corner.
Yep.
And we failed. Of course.
No.
Oh, sixes fail?
Yeah, it's a 1 to 5 only. Oh, the beast
Roll
at
all
Nurgle up
those
front.
sixes.
They're going to take 3 mortal wounds.
Okay, one guy will go down to 4.
And then finally, the Plague Bears in the back for another 3 mortal
Okay.
wounds.
Kills 1, brings 1 down to 1.
Then we're going to do times arrow. And this one is select an enemy model within 18 and visible. I do believe these Plague Bears are visible just barely off the corner. And then I just have to beat your wounds characteristic or match it. If I do, it's a slain model.
Yep. With 1 die?
With 1 die, yeah. So I have to meet your wounds characteristic or beat it.
Okay.
So that's a dead dude.
Dead.
And then the other ones are kind of out of range right now, so we'll wait till next
Sweet.
turn. And that's the Catan nonsense done.
That's the Catan phase.
Want to see something fun?
Comes
My
back.
beast heals to full.
Yeah.
I know.
It's like you did nothing at all.
Nothing at all.
Nothing at all.
Sexy Nurgle.
Not a whole lot of shooting that we're gonna do
Okay.
this turn. It's just gonna be the Silent King, the Tesseract Vault, maybe a squad of Immortals. But we're gonna start with Dad.
Yeah.
Dad's the most fun. And honestly, I'm not a huge fan of the Feculent Gnarl
No
Maw
one
kicking
is.
around back
They
here.
always go after my tree first.
I know, everybody be hating on
Come
you.
on.
So we're gonna put everything for the
Yeah.
Silent King into this, and
Yeah.
then we'll
So
lay it.
he's
some-
essentially going out back with a shotgun to shoot a tree down.
Yeah, he's red. Yeah, we're rednecking it.
All right.
This will be -1 to hit.
-1 to hit. Perfect. The Silent King hits on
'Cause that
2s
tree is
normally.
moving too
Yep.
fast in the wind.
He does hand
Like,
reroll
look at that
shooting
tree.
rolls to core, and he's magically a Necron vehicle, which are now all core.
Boo!
So we're gonna start with the 2 pylons, and then if they can't kill it, then Dad's gonna put his
I
shot.
like saying my great unclean one's a core. Just because he's a nerdling.
That'd be awesome.
I know.
I'd give it to you.
I know.
The 2 pylons on 3s.
You're gonna give it to me?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, he's core. Okay,
So we hit.
yep.
We're strength of bajillion, so I'm assuming 3s.
14.
Strength 12.
Okay, so yeah, 3s.
We got 2
Two.
wounds.
Looking for
8,
3s,
eight
because I am a demon. What's the damage?
6 each. Ooh, could be 5.
For the Milners or Minoler?
The Miniers, they're
They're
6. Yeah, they're
six.
flat 6.
I need my tree to survive, so I'm going to spend CP to reroll. I do.
There you go.
All right. 1 CP
Okay, the
down.
Miniers failed, so Dad's now going to go through with it.
Yep.
Pop.
He has 3 strength 8 shots, hitting on 3s. We
Okay.
hit. Off 7 on the trees.
Yep.
So 3s
Threes.
again. 1, 2,
Oh.
3.
1. No! No!
Oh!
What?
Oh!
Okay, what's
Oh,
the damage?
no! These are 2 apiece.
Okay.
You're not too bad.
No.
And then last but not least, he has the Staff of Falling Stars. This is 9 shots at strength 6.
Correct.
So we're hitting on 3s again.
Don't-
Re-rolling the fails because we're still a core somehow.
Don't make my CP wasted.
And then we're moving on 5s, right?
Yeah. Yeah, 5s.
Yeah, 5s.
5s. Oh.
I
One.
think we got 1.
I think.
Oh my.
I think. I can do
There
it.
you
I
go.
can do
You're
this.
good. You're good. All right. Well, there's Dad done. Next thing we're gonna do is the Immortals, I guess, because
Yep.
they're close. They have Tesla carbines, so these are 2 shots apiece, and 6s explode for 2 more shots.
Of course. Of course. Tesla.
Right. They're real close to Dad, so we're gonna get the reroll failed hit rolls for shooting attacks, and we hit on 3s normally,
Yeah.
so we're gonna be hitting on 4s.
Yep.
Kinda
Ooh,
greedy.
nice conversion.
Nice conversion. I was kind of greedy. I kind of want to reroll everything.
Can you have that option?
I could, yeah.
Yeah.
Just to fish for the 6s. But
Yes.
we'll save greed for a later turn. Wounding on 5s because we're only strength 5.
Okay, 2.
But we got more than Dad.
Ooh, I failed one.
Just 1 damage.
I can take that.
Well, that's our shooting there.
Mhm.
Then we're going to move on to the Tesseract Vault.
Mhm.
I think we're going to attempt to kill a Beast of Nurgle. Let's try that.
Can it kill a beast?
So this thing is amazing. It is equipped with 4 Tesla spheres. They are strength 7 and Teslas, so they still have that exploding 6s.
What's the damage?
Assault 4 and damage 1.
Damage
AP
1.
none.
How many attacks?
I'm going to have 16.
Hitting on.
Hitting on 3s. Unless you have some
Nice
cheeky
threes.
minuses I should be worried of.
I can do cheeky minuses.
Hmm.
Yeah. Drop me down 2 CP. I'm going to make the -1 to hit.
All right.
Ooh, so 4s then.
Down
Yes.
to 2.
All right. 4s looking for 6s ideally.
Got some 6.
Got some 6s.
That's more
You got a
than
lot
some.
of 3s though. Oh wow, that's a lot
More
of 6s.
than some.
I think we got 6 6s the kid.
Mm-hmm.
So 2 shots for this one. 2 shots for this one.
Oh boy.
2 more shots for this one.
Oh lord.
2 more. I need
I'm a
more
no.
dice, guys.
It's all right there.
It's all right there.
Oh no, you may do it.
I think we had with typical Tesla. We end up with more shots wounding than we hit with.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see if they can make those wounds count.
Yeah, we're strength 7.
Okay.
Top 7.
6.
Top 6. 3s. For days.
Ah!
That's a lot of
That's
ones to do.
lot of
I will
ones
take
and
that.
twos.
All right, Nick. Keep count. How many 2s do we got?
Flashbacks of my game with Keenan
Oops,
yesterday.
4 and 9.
9 altogether.
Rolling 1s and 2s.
5, 9. And these are 1 damage a piece.
Yeah. lots
No
of
AP,
ones.
but not that you care.
Ah. I take 5. So is that
Not enough.
still not enough? Were you hoping that was gonna be enough?
I was kind of hoping because I don't think the Immortals are going to do the last damage I need.
Okay.
So we have this last squad of Immortals here that are going to fire. They're 24-inch in the Tesla carbines. We're going to shoot the Beast of Nurgle and hope for the best.
And it'll still be -1.
It's still going to be -1.
This one.
So we're hitting on 4s because we're just a little bit too far away from Dad. But 6s explode because Tesla's fun, right?
Ooh, 1 6.
We'll put
Yep.
those 2 back. This is only strength 5.
Needing those 5s.
Hit me, baby.
Oh, we
2?
got 2. It's just enough. What you save?
4 up.
Oh, it's
Oh,
close.
no, he's
Ooh,
dead.
we had the reroll. Let's go.
Dead, dead, dead.
We
Now,
got
if
one.
Beast didn't die. Would he heal to full at the end of the phase?
Yes.
Full.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
That's insane.
Yeah, you gotta really pump it into them.
New codex stuff yet.
Okay.
So that's really all I'm gonna do for shooting right now. We're kind of more of a punchy army.
Mhm.
So let's get into charge clock. And we're gonna put the Scorpec destroyers into the tree.
Sure thing.
I think I need like a 2. A
Four.
9 will probably get
Yep,
there.
you got that.
That'll do. That'll do.
Perfect. 9's gonna put us to this side of the tree. Gonna conga line the boys in. And these guys are still +1 to hit from earlier. For mine will be done. So let's start off with all the flensing attacks. Because we're Novak, I'm going to use the Novak specific stratagem from 1 CP to give the squad 1 extra attack on all their weapons.
Sure
Down
thing.
4.
So that means our threshers here are going to be 5 attacks a model.
Mhm.
1, 2, 5. And we got 3 of those bad boys.
Okay.
So that'll be
15?
15 attacks just from them.
Okay.
And then if for some reason they can't kill the tree, the guy with the big meat cleaver here will try the best.
Okay.
So we're hitting on 3s unless you're still -1 to
No,
hit.
it was only in range.
Just shooting?
Yeah.
Perfect. So we're hitting on 3s. Now we are destroyers. We're hardwired for hatred, so we're going to reroll failed 1s.
Okay.
And there's just the
There's a lot too, so. Woo!
Yeah, look at all the 2s.
You roll 2s for 2s.
So for all the guys that I say, like, I normally have bad dice rolls, I hope on stream we can capture this.
So far, it's all tracking.
So we're strength 5 versus the tree, still tough 7, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
5s. Oh, that's
That's a lot
pretty
of
good.
We have AP for days, but Nurgle does not care.
I need
Fine.
4s. Oh,
They're only 1 damage apiece.
I hate these dice.
Oh no.
Firewood.
That's it. We're just gonna consolidate up.
You got your Christmas tree.
We got our Christmas tree. And I think that's gonna take it for my turn.
Sure
That's
thing.
it for your turn.
That's it.
Okie
So
dokie.
the My Will Be Done does transfer over onto my next command phase, so we'll leave that there just to remember.
Mm-hmm.
And that's it.
All right. So for scoring, at the end of the round, at the end of your turn,
Yeah.
corrupted ground.
Ooh.
Did you score your corrupted ground? I believe you
Yeah, you got 2.
Oh.
did. 2 points.
Does that take the point? I didn't have to do an action, did I?
No.
Perfect.
just take a
So,
point.
Yeah, we got those.
My Bile Piper is in range. I'm gonna roll 3d6 in the morale phase.
Uh-oh.
See if I can stop your action.
Ooh.
Ooh. Oh!
Ah! Dice on the floor.
Won't matter.
All right. So you got to beat my leadership or
Yes.
match?
Exceed.
Exceed. Okay.
Yep.
Good thing
So
we're space
how much will
robot.
you get for Code of Combat?
Code of Combat, we're going to get 0 right now because the Silent King did not kill a model or the Overlord.
Okay, Purge the Vermin.
Purge the Vermin, we'll have to double check, but I believe I can't score it in the first round.
Okay. Ancient Machinery.
Ancient Machinery should give me 4 for taking the center.
Taking this.
Yeah.
And do you have to keep the center, or is it
No,
just
I
on your
just
turn?
walk up, perform an action.
Okay.
I believe I have to stay alive, though, because these Lich Guard are not OBSEC.
Oh,
So
okay.
during my next command
Oh,
phase, I
so
should
command
score.
phase stuff. All right.
Okay.
All right. Bottom of battle round 1. Each you're going to get a command point, bringing you up to 3 for the Nurgle Demons and 5 for the Necrons.
Nice.
Okay.
Fire away.
Still have 3 Warp Store. Command phase. Great and Clean One is going to try to revive some Plague Bearers. Only 1. Sloppy Biopiper is going to tell these. So they don't have OBSEC.
They do
Okay.
not have OBSEC.
He's going to tell these Plague Bearers to go a little bit faster. And that's going to be it for my command phase stuff. So we'll get into
Sure.
movement. My
Move
movement.
Get a movement phase recap. Do-do-do-do-do-do.
So in the command phase, the Sloppy Biopiper told these Plague Bearers to go a little bit faster, so they were able to get onto the point
Mhm.
where they're going to do the action Despoils of Reality. So they can do that action there. Poxbringer moved up, so he's within 6 inches, and so he can also do Warp Ritual and get Reality Rebels. This Beast of Nurgle got really scared because his brother died, so he came back here so he can hold that objective. Great and Clean was also scared, so he went over there instead of over there, so that he can claim that objective to deny you from getting more
For Purge.
primaries. That too.
Yeah. Oh,
that too.
yeah. Sorry, primaries. Yeah.
Those guys, these Plague Bearers advance so that they can start going to that objective, and that is it because I have half my army on the board.
Nice.
So I am ready to go into Psychic.
The old psychic
Ooh.
phase.
So let's do something easy. Let's do some Warp Ritual. I was off on a 4.
Okay.
Can you
can
deny
have.
that?
I have 1 deny,
You do.
and I have a strat for deny as well. How many
Mm.
can you cast?
This is gonna be from the Poxbringer.
Okay.
I'm just thinking.
And Warp Ritual, that's the one where you have to be within 6 of the center, right?
Yes, I am gonna CP that because 4 is really low.
4 is really low.
Gonna CP it.
Yeah, so
8.
8. I will take an 8 over a 4 any day.
You know what? The Silent King is not going to be able to deny much more other than that.
Exactly, because the other.
He's
Grand-
way too far away. So
So-
yeah, let's throw out the only deny we got.
Yep.
And we get it.
Son of a bitch.
Oh, sassy! The king is being sassy today.
Next, he's going
Sassy
to cast. Da-da-da-da-da. Flesh Abundance. That's what.
Ah.
I'm not doing that. He's going to cast Shivering Pox. It's off on a 10.
That doesn't sound good for my race.
10.
Gosh.
Are we catching a cold?
Not doing anything over there, but what's their toughness?
Tough 5.
Tough 5?
Tough 5. The whole army is pretty much tough 5.
Well, guess what? Tough 4 now, bitch.
Oh, no. Please don't.
So yeah, they're tough 4.
Yeah. That's
Just
exciting.
because I want that. And that's gonna be it for my psychic cast. On to shooting.
Shoost.
I'm gonna vomit all over your face.
Uh-oh.
So let's start over there with your scorps.
Who's throwing up first?
Everybody. My whole army throws up, and if you are within 12 inches of me, I roll 1d6.
Yep.
And I roll a 6, you take d3.
Ooh.
So we'll start with your scorps.
Yeah.
Yes.
That is
For 2 mortal wounds.
2 mortal wounds.
Priorities.
The big
A lot. The vault.
fuck in the center will not. Your immortals next to it will not. The Lich Guard will not. I think your Overlord will not.
Good news. Race, well, good news for me. Race are 3 wounds apiece, so the guy in the back is going to be down to 1.
Love it. That will be it for my vomit. Second round of vomits from the Great Unclean One. You know, I'm going to actually...
He used to throw up twice.
Yes.
Does not sound like a fun time.
Yes. I'm actually going to Plague Flail you first. So this is It is assault, so I get to advance and shoot it.
Ooh, okay.
So this is D3 plus 3.
For
So
6. Like it.
6, 6, 6. So hitting on 4s because of the minus for the advances. 2.
Yep. Ooh.
And strength is more than you, so 3s.
3s.
So -3, 2 damage.
-3. Well, we're wraiths and we're always at a 4-up involved.
Yep.
Or a 3-up armor save. So we'll take our 4-ups. Made one, fail one.
So that will kill that last guy.
Sure does. But does it? Do you have any more shooting attacks in the Great
I
Unclean?
do.
Are they going into that same squad?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll do RP later.
Okay. Okay. So he gets another vomit, like I said before.
Bye.
So for 3 auto hitting shots.
Nice.
For 2.
2.
At -2.
-2, so we got another 4 up.
Yep.
Made one, fail one.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
1 damage?
1 damage.
Perfect. And before I walk all the way over there, I guess we'll do our RP. He does not get back up. So we're fishing for 5s and 6s.
Yep. Like it. I like it a lot. Shooting, I have no eligible charges, so that will conclude my turn.
No eligible? You have plague berries right in the center. Let's get in a tussle.
An action!
But you can still charge. It's okay.
No.
They get
No,
their
'cause
action
that's-
on.
So I will attempt to do the shutting down your action.
Oh, yes.
So you are within 6 inches of my demons. So my entire army has a 6-inch bubble of -1 leadership. So I am now looking for that 10
Yeah, yeah.
on 3 dice.
Now leadership 9.
Nope, that doesn't look good. That's not
That's
looking
not
good.
good. No, it's 2 sideways. That was so close.
I feel good about this one. No.
Nope. Nope. Oh, you.
Oh!
That was so good.
Okay. I guess you can keep your action. That's fine.
Whew.
Okay.
This time.
Oh, you are OBSEC, correct, on your plague berry?
Correct.
So yeah, I think.
Oh, you lose it anyways.
I do lose it.
But I could have.
Yeah. But it could have been like a cool lose it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A cooler lose it.
Losing it twice.
Okay, so that will be it. I will get 3 points for Reality Rebels. The
Perfect.
spoils will be next turn,
Yep.
as long as we're still alive. And then Warp Ritual did not go off.
Warp ritual did not go off.
All right. Any morale or anything for anyone?
Not for me.
Not
We're
for
leadership
moi.
10, and I'd have to lose too many to take a morale, so we're
Look
good.
at this
Sounds good.
guy bragging.
So going into battle round 2, how many primaries do you hold there, Parakeet?
I hold 2 currently,
2.
so not more.
Okay, cool. And sorry, go ahead.
I'm just
Warp
gonna
nonsense.
warps. That's not enough dice. I can't count. 3.
Wasn't that still only 7 dice in your hand?
No.
Oh, I can't count. Look at us go!
We're professionals. We got this.
Anything in your command phase that's scored from the last turn?
Negative. The objective was stolen from me, and purge scores at the end of the turn, so we're good. Free to go.
All right, so top of battle round 2. Let's get her.
Top of battle round 2, we're going to change our protocols. We're going to still stay with the +1 move from the Sudden Storm, and then we're going to go into the protocol of the Undying Legion. Each time I make an RP roll this turn, I'm going to be able to re-roll 1 of the dice. And then we're going to do the fun stuff with the King. The Silent King's going to hand out My Will Be Done to his 2 buddies.
To me?
Right? That'd be good. We're going to give it to this squad of Scorpecos, just because they're close. And we're going to give it to this squad of Immortals, because they're close.
Can he give my will be self?
Probably. Why not?
I probably could if I looked close enough at the rule. I do believe it just says Friendly Core.
Oh.
But
King
this
is
Overlord could do it.
Core. The Silent King's core.
Yeah. He is core, yeah, it's wild. I don't know how. This Overlord is going to give the Lich Guard the My Will Be Done. And then our little Chronomancer is going to give these guys the 5-up Inbalm and reroll Field Charge. And then we're going to get on to some movement.
And that's it for the
Let's
movement
start-
phase.
That is it for the movement phase, yeah.
Recap first, and then we'll do some contained nonsense.
Yeah, so the recap, the Lich Guard, they've got one mission. They're just going to hold that center point and let nobody else get it. I think we're going to have a fight with the Plague Bearers in the charge phase here. Our Scorpecs are just slowly advancing around the board, trying to bubble out a little bit to deny some deep striking. Nothing crazy. We're ready to fight. We're Novak. Same thing with the Immortals. They kind of moved up. They're going to perform Ancient Machineries on this objective. That way we actually do it. The Immortals in the back, they're just having a time. I think they found something shiny in the building.
Ooh.
The Tesseract Vault has moved down because the center of the board was quite crowded, and I'm good at Warhammer, so he can see the Great Unclean One now. The only thing we didn't move was Dad. We got everything out of the way. We just didn't move him. Why don't we do that now?
Dad?
Come
Where you want to go, Daddy?
on up. Front and center. We got to get some Code of Combat.
Oh, that movement was so important. We saved it for the movement recap
Right?
so everyone could see it live.
To do some stuff.
And,
And that should be the movement phase all tidied up there.
right, Catan powers.
Catan powers. The Vault is going to do times arrow into the Plague Bearers because they just got to be able to see them.
Which ones?
Oh, sorry, the green
The fire
ones
ones?
on
Yeah.
the far side.
Yeah.
So just got to beat your wounds or match it.
One. Oh,
Called
called it. Called it. So winning numbers tonight are 77, 88, 77, 88,
Jeez.
77.
We're going to do Antimatter Meteor because we're at top bracket still and we can cast 3. So we're going to roll a d6, adding 1 to the roll. If it's in a vault on a 3 to 5, the closest enemy unit within 24 suffers 3 mortal wounds. It's a 6+, you take d3 plus 3.
Okay.
So I guess it'll probably be the unclean one. We'll measure that in a sec.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's d3 plus 3.
Oh no.
Who's closer?
Gross.
Who's closer?
You'll have to. I think it's him.
I think so. All right. So because we have a weird hull, we've got 10, 11 to him, or
13? Yeah.
13. Yeah. So you're gonna
Let's
take
see your
d3
worst,
plus 3.
Buddy.
Oh,
I don't think you have it in you.
for 6.
Oh,
Me.
Oh no! The
Big
Pokeball's going out.
Okay.
So that's our times arrow, antimatter meteor, and then we're gonna do sky falling stars because it's probably super awesome.
Yeah.
So
Sky is falling?
the sky is falling.
Okay.
So we're gonna do the plague bears in the very back.
Mhm.
These guys,
Mhm.
and because I can, I'm gonna pick the beast of Nurgle, but I have to roll under your squad size. That's how the damage works. So we're good. The plague bears, as long as I don't roll something bad.
Is that bad?
No, we're good. We're good. 1 to 5, no 6s.
Oh, right.
Uh,
It was just
oh,
one
no,
mortal?
Flat 3 mortals. Flat
Oh.
3 because we're in a vault. I'm so used to rolling because of a little Catan run around.
Yeah, a vault.
And then the more green colored ones over by the Great Unclean One. Boom.
Alright, I gotta put
For another flat 3. That's it, because I can't roll under a 1. I don't believe so.
Yeah.
So the result is less than the number of balls. Yeah, I can't do that.
Let's roll one of those non-you in D6.
Like this one.
In your back pocket?
I had to roll less than 1, though. It's kind of weird. That's it for the Catan phase. We're going to shoot a clock.
Okay.
I don't know where to start. I think we're going to start with the Tesseract Vault into the Plague Bears.
Mm-hmm.
All over by the Great Unclean One.
Mm-hmm.
So we got 16 shots again. Any minuses to hit there?
Nope.
No, we're good?
Nope.
No. So we got 16 shots. Let's see how many it turns in.
Oh.
2! We're hitting on 3s.
I
And we
like it
have
over.
1 6. 2 6s. God, this guy's rolling hot today. 3 6s.
the dice be fickle.
4. And then the last 4 dice for the last 2. 16 shots, and I think we just hit with like 22.
Mm-hmm.
My hands are big now.
Oh, I forgot to ask, Nurgle, on the last round, did you corrupt ground?
You
Yes.
did, you took the center objective. Yeah.
And I also didn't. I wasn't. On
Oh, that's
there.
true too. Yeah. Sorry, strength 7. T4 or 5?
5.
5 3s. Don't worry, these all have like 0 AP, right?
Oh, because that really matters to me. Just 1 damage.
Just 1 damage.
I will be looking for 4s. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 go down.
Nice.
Yeah.
It's a healthy amount.
Ding, ding, ding.
Tesseract Vault. Putting in a shift today.
Okay.
Must be the new paint job.
He's like, finally, you painted me. I'll do you proud, Dad.
I'm here, I got you.
Proof what G Wiz always said: painted models perform better on the tabletop.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Absolutely.
I think
That's
we're-
it?
No, definitely
Oh.
not. I think the Silent King is just gonna attempt to obliterate this squad. Yeah, let's do it. The 2 men rears, because they do 1,000,000 wounds.
Mm-hmm.
No, we'll do the staff, the falling stars. Do the 1 damage ones first.
Mhm.
Hitting on 2s, re-rolling, because we're core. Boom. And then we're winning on 3s, right? Because you're still T5.
Yep.
We got, should be 7 if I can count.
Okay.
7 of them. AP.
I dropped 2. What's the damage?
1 damage each.
Okay, I can take that.
Then we'll move on to his other staff,
Mhm.
which is 3 shots at strength 8. Okay, yeah, we'll hit.
Yeah, you will.
And then we'll wound on 3s.
Okay.
We sure will.
I'll
These ones are 2 damage
Okay,
apiece.
that will kill this one.
And then finally, the 2 rocks will put their shots in.
Yep.
We hit 1, but we're core. We hit twice. We definitely wound twice.
I'll definitely kill one. Just a currency. Okay.
We're still gonna try and get that code of combat, so I don't want to kill too many here. The Immortals in the building are gonna try and put some shots in here.
Is that because you gain points if you
I
kill?
gain victory points with code of combat if my noble units kill a unit. So I need my Overlord and the Silent King to put some work in.
Oh, I see.
So I probably should be softening them up first before I shoot, but you're pretty tough to kill, so we'll soften you up and then melee.
Okay.
Deal. The Immortals shooting into the squad with the cool bases on 3s.
Mm-hmm.
Reroll it because Dad is really close and there's guys on the top floor. And then these are Tesla, so we got 2 extra shots. We had 10 shots, but we hit 12 times.
Mm-hmm.
And then we're winning on 4s because we're strike 5. Just 5 of them.
Just 5. And I'll kill.
So
All of
many.
them.
They're only 1 damage piece.
So that's 2 more. Really looking good.
All right. I think that's going to be it for my shooting. Everybody
Mhm.
else is kind of tied up or over here. I know we can shoot and do stuff, but we're gonna hang out. Charge clock.
Mhm.
We're gonna start off with the Lich Guard into the Plague Bearers. For big money.
Got it.
9. That'll do it. And honestly, we're not gonna go super far. Just want to get out of the way for the Silent King.
Mhm.
Put him there. Just kind of move everybody up. Get some free movement. That's them. We can always pile in if we fail some other clutch charges. The Overlord, the guy that's got that big come at me pose, is going to go into the Plague Bearers.
Mhm.
I think he does. I think a 6 will do it. Sure does. He also has a Warlord trait, Implacable Conqueror. So he gets to hand out a reroll of failed charges for everybody.
For everybody.
Yeah, it's pretty
Okay.
sweet.
Just everyone gets
Everybody,
treats.
you know,
Everyone gets treats.
we get free stuff. And then the Silent King is going to be super brave and kind of Leroy it in if we can do it.
Mhm.
Big money, no whammies. Oh, no.
Got it.
That might be a big money. Yeah, I think that's big money. You're good. Feel like that's all my charges.
Mhm.
I feel like the race are a little bit safe if they don't charge. So yeah, that's it.
Can I be totally impartial?
Yeah,
Do it.
All right, Leroy. I guess the race want to charge.
Sure.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh, sorry. Great and clean one.
Yeah, yeah.
We weren't gonna make the crazy charge here.
No.
Yeah, I think a 10 makes it. Okay. What have you done, Havrick? What have you done? You have like 3 or 4 CP that you could.
No, I only have 2.
Oh, just 2.
Yeah.
Oh, so it is. Do I think you're gonna interrupt though? We'll start with the rates. We'll start just to be safe.
Sure.
Everybody's in punchy range, so no need to go crazy with it. I think they're 4 attacks apiece. Let me double check. They are 4 attacks apiece.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go. That's 12 attacks. Hitting on 4s because we're canoptics. Yeah, 4s.
Okay.
Uh-oh. That's real bad. That's real bad.
It's not gonna be worth it.
That's not worth it. I feel like there's an agent of chaos that told me to charge.
For sure.
We're strike 5 versus top 9?
Yes.
5s? We
That's
got
1.
1. That's all that matters. These are -2 and 2 damage.
Nope, doesn't matter.
Stuffed.
I feel like I've been bamboozled.
Dunked all over.
Oh god, what happens now? The Overlord? Overlord? I feel like the Silent King should just do it. Silent King.
Sure.
Gonna attempt to murder some Black Bears. Dad in his chair, I do believe, has 6 attacks himself. Yeah, he does. I can't use the Novok stratagem here because he's a dynastic agent, not
It's
actually
goofy,
part of the
though.
clan. So
Yep.
away we go.
Mhm.
Hitting on 2s. I think we hit.
Yep.
Wounding, we are strength 7, strength 8 with that
Okay.
staff.
So needing
we're gonna be
3s.
3s no matter what. But he's core and he gets to reroll wound rolls. I
Doesn't
think
matter.
Jeez. Those rolls today, 6 of them at AP a
It's yesterday
gajillion.
for me. And I was at the tournament
So that
with
will
those same
kill the
dice.
squad.
Yeah, these are 2 damage apiece.
Yep, you got him.
Woohoo! We got 3 whole points there from.
You'd never believe that Ken consistently roll.
Oh no, not.
Seeing right now.
Yeah, yeah, this is beautiful. Is that another? Oh, that's the dude.
Yep.
I think I made a whoops. Consolidate in. You can punch me back. That's it. That's it, because I didn't realize he was separate. I probably should have paid attention. Yeah.
So
Punch
I guess Great and Clean one. You'll
Yeah.
be hitting on 2s.
2s.
Nailed it.
Okay.
Liking it.
And then wound. What's their tough? No, I
T5. Yeah.
but I made them
-1 with the. Yeah.
4. So looking for 2s. I get to reroll.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
This will be -1 damage.
So 4 up. We do fail 2.
Yeah.
You say 1 damage?
Yeah.
That'll kill the guy that's on 2 wounds. But
Sorry, and then his Nurglings.
oh yeah, yeah.
2s again.
This
This
some
is- nope.
special Nurgles.
Yeah.
2s. Then reanimation protocols. Looking for 5s and 6s. The reroll's not gonna matter.
No.
Uh-oh. I think I was bamboozled here. The
Yeah, you bamboozled.
charge
Are
in.
you from the 80s?
And then
And
Pox
that's
Brain
gonna
here.
break coherency too. Eee. I think this guy's gonna run for coherency afterwards.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Mm.
We'll clean him up now.
God.
What'd you do to me?
And then Poxbringer, I don't get to fight with him very often. So, 3 attacks. Hitting on 2s.
Yeah.
Strength is 5. But I need 5. So 1 goes through at -3.
-3. We got a 4 up. We're good.
Yeah. Morale over there.
Morale.
Off the bunch, but they're good.
Ooh, do you still get to
Jeez.
bring models back on?
No, not anymore. With the bell, I will be able to. And then Sloppy Bile Piper. He's going to. What do I need to do?
Run.
He's going to pick those immortals.
Those immortals, what did they do to you?
I'm gonna shut down. I'm gonna shut them from doing actions.
Okay. All right, boys. New objective. Shoot.
All right. So at the end of your turn,
Yeah.
how much did you score for reality? Or not? Sorry, the code of combat.
Code of combat, we got 4 because the Silent King killed something in the punchy viz.
Okay. Purge the vermin.
Purge the vermin. I do believe we get 1, 2, and you're still in the center. So 2.
All right. And ancient machineries.
Ancient machineries is 4 finally because these guys are obsec, so it happens at the end of the turn.
So 4.
4 for that one.
And do you corrupt the ground?
I do believe I did because I now control an objective I didn't control.
Sounds good to me. Going into the bottom of battle round 2.
Yeah. CPs
Gonna
for
give each
everybody.
you guys command point. 3 for Nurgle and 6 for Necron. And
What do I do with all this?
yeah, let's get her. It's currently sitting at a score of 32-15. How many primaries you got, Nurgle?
I just got 1.
All right, so bump that up to 19. And do you have anything that scores in your?
Nope.
Oh,
I'm gonna see
Get her.
how many plague bears I bring back. I just bring back
Just
1.
Was it D3 you bring back?
Yeah.
Or D6?
3.
Okay.
Command phase.
Memphis.
Nothing. Onto movement.
Move. Are we finally going to see some stuff come down from Deep Strike this turn?
I'm gonna have to, or else there's nothing gonna be on the board.
Run away.
Mm.
Run away, little Piper.
Okay.
All right.
That's, okay, that's gonna be it for my turn. Okay.
That's it for the movement.
Yes.
I think
Alright.
so.
Let's have a look at what we got going on in the movement phase recap.
Mhm.
Bing.
So I kept the Grand and Clean one there. He's gonna hopefully
Yep.
get rid of him.
Squish some bugs.
Shoot him, smite him, whatever. Just get out of my way. And then the plague bears over there moved up. They're gonna spoil that ground or attempt to. I don't think you'll have much. Well, maybe your big thing will kill him, but we'll see. Rodicus, Beast of Nurgle, plague bears here. Drop from the warp. They can be 3 inches away because they are wholly within my deployment zone.
Yeah.
This Beast of Nurgle is moving up, so he can help this Beast of Nurgle as well. We're going to try to do some mortals and get rid of you over there. They're pretty tough, so I think getting rid of them will be a good decision. Biopiper stayed there. Foxbringer is going to stay in combat with the Silent King, I guess. But I still need to be... Oh, man, you're going to destroy him. And then give you points, eh?
You do 4 for melee, 3 for shooting.
Let me see if there's room here, actually. 6 from the center. I actually will move back. But within 6 inches so that I can get the Warp Ritual.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can you psychic if you fall back?
I can't do that. You were fully correct. Okay. So I'm going to try to get that Warp Ritual there.
Yeah.
Beast of Nurgle went over there just to kind of mess with your Purge the Vermin. And those plague bears are over there. Hopefully they can get that charge so that I can get your point.
Yeah.
And then steal or make you lose a point.
It will help. Will help. Plus,
Yes.
Purge is going to be a little bit harder now that everything's in play.
Correctamundo. And that's that. So we'll go into Psychic. So let's do the Warp Ritual first.
Yep.
Let's get the painful shit out of the way. 9?
9.
Can you deny that again?
I think I'm going to use the Necron specific one. The strat.
For the 4-up?
It's a 4-up, just auto deny. Yeah.
Yeah.
How many CP is that?
Just 1.
That's a good question. I do believe it is just 1. Yeah. Once I found it. Resurrection protocols. Here it is. Yeah, it's just 1 CP.
Sounds good.
4 up auto deny. Let's go. We got
Denied
her.
it. And just one thing I had to do was heal the Great Unclean one too because it's about
Oh
round
yeah,
two.
yeah.
So you denied that. So on to let's do Rodicus.
Yes.
Your Lich Guard are tough.
That's fine.
Okay,
yeah.
so he's going to cast Shivering Fox. That goes off into perils. I will take the perils. I will take the 2 mortal wounds.
I cannot deny that.
No, you cannot. So you will be -1 toughness. You are now tough 4.
Uh-oh.
Rodicus is going to cast Nurgle's Rot now. Goes off on an 8. I needed that to go off. So each unit within 6 inches of him, which will not be the Silent King, but the Lich Guard and the Overlord. I roll 2 dice. If I exceed your toughness, it's D3 mortal wounds.
Ooh.
If I double your toughness, it's D6 mortal wounds.
All right.
So let's do the Lich Guard. I'm looking for that 8.
Yep.
Nope. But I do exceed for 1 mortal wound.
1 mortal.
And then for the Overlord, sorry, what's his toughness?
He's tough 5.
Okay, so I double that for D6 mortal wounds.
Please
for
don't.
5 mortal wounds on your Overlord.
Uh-oh.
Big one.
I know he's not very tough. How many wounds you got, buddy?
Rodicus just.
Would you believe
Wet
he has
slapped him.
5 wounds?
And because I casted 2 spells that were over 7,
Yep.
forgot. Each cast of a 7 is D3 mortal wounds, so to the closest enemy unit. So
To the closest.
To the closest, so that'll be
Ooh.
additional 2d3 into your Lich Guard.
Yep.
For 2, 3, so 3 extra mortal wounds into them. So that'd be 4 in total.
I gotcha. I think
Not
we're gonna
too
have to use
shabby.
resurrection protocols.
Every
That is
spell.
very good. Sorry, how many mortal wounds was it to Lich
Into the
Guard?
Lich Guard is 4.
Okay.
Overlord is dead.
Kill that guy, that guy,
He's
and that
murdered.
guy.
Cat.
Okay, so the Overlord. I think we're gonna use the Necron stratagem resurrection protocols, and on a 4 up, he's gonna resurrect.
That
With
one's
1
CP?
wound.
With 1 wound for 1 CP. Yep. 4 up.
You can't do it, you can't do it!
No, he can't.
Bam.
Uh oh. Uh-oh. This has gone sideways.
So,
Uh-oh.
the other Great Unclean one, his turn
Yeah.
is up, so he's going to cast, I have Shivering Fox, which has already been casted, and then, so he's just going to smite
Spoit.
with a 9
You got her.
for 3 mortal wounds.
That is a dead Wraith. Uh-oh. We've made early mistakes.
Stakes were made.
Mistakes were made.
Okay. That
What have you done to me,
he's
Laura?
gonna actually smite as well, so I need that.
Who's gonna
10.
smite?
The Great Unclean one. So I believe it's gonna be these guys. They're 10.
Perfect.
So for additional D3 mortal wounds into them for 3.
Jeez.
Ooh.
Lich Guard are dropping like flies. And the Res Orb is gone.
And so he's smited. He's going to cast Fleshly Abundance. Goes off.
Look at
Um,
these casts. Battle round 1.
He's gonna give these Plague Bearers tough 6.
Up
Round
6.
2.
Ouch. Please don't.
So special Plague
I'm
Bearers.
gonna get-
Or should I make those guys tougher?
Who's tougher?
Those guys.
Ooh.
It's like, you're gonna come. You're gonna shoot them. And you're gonna kill them.
That is the plan, but I am strength 7 on those guns.
Okay. So let's keep it at that. So that is that. So on to shooting.
Yeah. Fire away.
So we'll do the first grade. Well, you know what? I'm gonna spend those 2 Warp Storm points because I don't really need to spend it for anything else.
Skills.
Okay. So yeah. So we're gonna vomit.
Vomit?
Yes.
Please
So we'll do your Tesseract first.
Yeah. No.
Lich Guard. Let me see that 6. Silent King. Yes.
Oh no.
For 1 more wound.
Alright. The rock gets to take this for him.
Your immortals. No. Do you mind measuring it to see if your wraiths are in range of the beast?
Of the beast?
Yeah.
What's the range?
12. So no.
Just out. Just
Just
out.
out.
The immortals are good. And if you don't need to see, those guys are
Don't
good
need
too.
to see. Oh, they
Ouch.
do. For 2 mortal wounds.
Vomit
And then
coming
your
from the
immortals
sky.
Just
in
everywhere.
the back.
View
Nope.
at this angle.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's that.
Pretty sure we
Onto-
saw this in The Exorcist, right?
On to other shooting. Let's just finish the job to
Finish
the
it.
Lich Guard. So, Rodicus, he's
Yep.
going
Commit to the
to vomit onto you. 2d6 for 6.
6 auto-hitting times.
Yes.
Tombstone.
Looking for 3s.
These are my babies.
You have 4. Okay, negative 3.
All right, we have dispersion shields, so they're essentially storm shields. We got a 4 up.
Yeah, you may
We fail 1.
Yeah.
Damage?
just 1.
Just 1.
And then the other Great Unclean one for 2. Looking for 3s again.
Lich Guard again.
1 more. Yes.
All right.
Does he finish it?
He kills a Lich Guard. We don't even need the dice.
Alrighty, so down to 4,
He
and he's
killed him so
broken.
hard his arm fell off. Jeez.
Demoralized.
Okay, so that's there. We're gonna do some charges.
Yeah. That was a time.
Yeah. Okay, so let's do the Rodicus.
Yep.
8.
8. There you go.
So he's gonna.
Assume just
Shimmy.
Lich Guard, eh?
Yes, sorry. Let's guard because my Poxbringer is kind of in the way.
What a jerk. Feeling all the glory.
Doo-doo. What do I want to do?
I don't think anybody's in charge of the maintenance on the Necrons, guys. We've kind of been slacking.
Now I could go after your Silent King with my Beast of Nurgle, and hopefully you do some mortals. He's down. He's taken 4. Oh no,
So
the
one
the
rock is taken 4, yeah.
Do you count up or down? For
Down.
you? So he's got 4 left
He's got 4 left.
out of 5. Yeah.
That's can't get any tough.
'Cause I hate the Silent King.
And his fight last is only in engagement range of the king and not the rocks.
Yes. I remember that from our game
They're
at Morix.
cheeky.
I have to kill the Lich Guard. I think. And you have CP to pass.
CP for days, yeah.
Yeah. I'll put 1 beast in. We'll put this guy in.
Sure. Yeah, he's going.
And then the Plague Bears will
Yep.
also try to make it.
Into just the Lich Guard?
Yeah. And he's here, so that's going to be... I just need them to get there and then pile in and consolidate 6 inches after I kill him, hopefully.
I'd rather you didn't.
And that's going to clog up a bit, so maybe I put my beast... Move these guys back just a little bit. I put my beast into the Silent King, unfortunately. Because I really want to do that. But I'm just feeding you points with Code of Conduct.
Yeah. I was hoping that the Overlord was going to get a couple of swings in because he was pretty killy.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, we're relying on Dad now to make up the difference.
Now, I could just...
Man, you got some
You know what?
touches.
I'm just gonna stay there with the beast. I'm just gonna... You're gonna kill, and you can fall back and shoot, correct?
I can, yeah. I do have the ability to. I can't right now, but I do have the ability to. But the king is also a vehicle, so he can shoot with combat.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
He kind of does everything. Slices and dices, Julian's prize, like whatever you need.
Okay, I'm gonna say with that, let's do the beast into the immortals.
Yeah,
Makes it.
you do. Where do you want to go? You want to just go
Um,
right to the closest point here?
Yes,
or-
yeah.
Sure.
Okay. And then what I need is those plague bears to make it. So I need to roll at 9 again. No, I will spend a CP to reroll that. No, did not make it.
Okay, we
Oh,
got some hope.
that was clutch. Okay, so let's go into. Oh, I'm gonna spend 1 CP for crushing bulk.
One?
Yeah,
yes.
who's crushing bulk?
The great and clean one. So determining by my roll. That will not do anything.
Oh.
I
Okay.
assume he's got the ability to throw his flab around.
Between 2 and 5 is D3. If
Yep.
it's a 6, it's D3 plus 3 mortal wounds.
Ouch.
Okay, so
Ouch.
let's do some fighting.
Yeah.
So Eroticus. It's got 6 attacks.
Yep.
Hitting on 2s.
2s. Couple of ones.
Yep. Looking for 2s.
Yeah, we're only T4 right now.
I forgot my 6 is auto, but that's fine.
Yeah. Lots of AP, I guess.
AP 3, and these will be 3 damage apiece.
All right. So we got our dispersion 4 up.
Okay.
Oh, I think that's the
Oh,
squad
boy.
gonna die. That's
Yeah.
3 of them.
Oh, there's one more.
Ooh.
Oh, but you're saying like by the end of this, yeah.
Yeah, they're gonna die. I guess we'll take everybody but the guy on the point. Is that all of Rodriguez's attacks?
He's got a Fanged Maw. Just 1 attack. Hits.
Yep.
Wounds.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be so it's a malefic weapon. You don't
Okay.
care about armor. I think it's
I
negative.
do not have armor.
Negative
Yeah.
1, 2 damage. I believe. Yeah.
We'll have 4 up.
No.
No, we don't.
No.
2 damage, you said?
2 damage.
I'll CP it. Just on the odd chance he stays alive, and we can
Okay.
bring some of his buddies back.
Okay.
He does make it.
Okay, and then Rodriguez also has
Oh, stop.
also.
Oh.
Also.
Nurglings.
He's got some buddies. Okay.
But I need 6s. Wound. Oh, 1 damage.
We're good.
Okay. He's going to consolidate so he can make room for on that point.
Yeah, we're gonna do some RP before we go too far.
Oh, because you have to do it at the end of the
Yeah,
fight.
after he's done fighting. So we got 6 wounds worth of dudes to do. We're still
Okay.
looking for 5s. And I can re-roll.
You need that one.
Oh,
Oh!
This is so bad.
Okay.
All right, there's the rolls again. They're motor rack.
Yep.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Coming back to me now.
Exactly when I needed you to. So the Beast of Nurgle, he piled in. He's
Yeah, go
gonna-
ahead.
So any 6s. 1 attack.
Yep.
It
It does not wound.
does not. Okay, can use brave like bears.
Yeah, keep going. Closer to the Silent King, please.
Oh, gross. Get just get out of here. I won't.
Stinky smart Siren King.
Such a fun model. Yeah, way too many rules though. Way too
The
many.
Silent King?
Yeah, he's at a sheet and a half. It feels like.
Yeah. Okay.
I feel like I would want to paint one just to kind of go against the grain for a color scheme.
Yeah, the champ is in there, so he'll get 3
Neon
attacks. And then 6 with the
The
others.
Novak Dynasty is actually like black and white, almost
Hitting
red
on
scars,
4s,
like,
rerolling
and it's really,
ones.
really good looking.
6s will auto.
Yeah,
So looking for 4s. Looking for 4s because you're tough 4, so 5 at -2.
we still got 4 ups. Come on, buddy.
He's dead.
He's dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Woo!
We tried. You held out way too long.
Yeah.
there.
And
That,
that's
those
that.
Rodriguez mortal wounds were insane. Oh my lord.
Mm.
The only thing we can't RP is mortal wounds.
Okay. Silent King into the Boxbringer.
Yeah. Dad has 6 attacks.
Is Stadler and Walt in on that melee?
Oh yeah, they do. Oh yeah, they do.
So
They're
I guess
heckling from the side right now.
they're gonna consolidate just more onto the point.
Sure.
Combat had less soul than we
Oh.
do.
Okay.
All right. The Silent King. He has 6 attacks on 2s. I think we hit. We sure did. T5 still, like everybody else. It might matter.
I'm just wondering if I should consolidate into you.
Ooh,
That's the question.
sure. I think Silent King's gonna do it
Cause-
either way.
The only thing is, I don't want you to have free reign on this board
There you
with
go.
the Silent King. No.
You're good? Alright, we got wounds.
Yeah.
T4 or 5?
6.
T6,
Yeah.
okay.
3?
3 of them.
I can do this.
AP a gajillion.
I don't.
They're 3 damage apiece.
You got them. Okay.
And then Waldorf and Stadler still hanging out and not get to attack.
Right on.
And we'll do the same thing. We're gonna just scooch.
We're gonna do it anyways, yeah.
Just scooch it.
Okay, so that's gonna be the end of my turn.
Okay, any morale anywhere?
No, I just got absolutely eaten.
Not for me.
Okay.
I am gonna see if I can, from that Celebrity Biopiper, over in the corner there.
Sure.
He's gonna attack your immortals. I do shut off. You're not gonna shut off your OBSEC.
Shut off my OBSEC in the back. That's mean.
Yeah, because you can't do actions on your deployment zone.
No, it's ones that are not my deployment.
Okay. That's that.
Sure.
Yes. I will. So 1, 2, 3. I'll get 4 points for Reality Rebels.
Right.
Because that's for every table quarter you're in, right?
If I
Or
equal
more.
to or exceed the types of units you have, and they
Gotcha.
have to be wholly within that quarter, you have 2 there.
Yep.
But I have 2, so I
Yep.
equal. Here I don't. This I do. That I do.
Perfect.
What's that? And I have
Sure.
1 wholly in the center
In the
as well.
center, yeah.
Okie dokie. Nothing for
Ouch.
spoils, nothing for Wharf Ritual.
Not yet.
Corrupted Ground.
Yes, I took the center.
You did, yeah.
Okie
Keep
dokie.
passing
So
back and
going
forth.
into the top of Battle Round 3, how many primaries do you have, Ken?
I have 2 currently.
Do you have anything that scores in your command phase?
I do not. They all scored last turn.
All right.
We're good.
Going to the top of Battle Round 3, we're sitting at a score of 40 to 25 for the Necron. Let's get her.
Perfect. The Sonic King is going to hand out his My Will Be Dones. We're going to pick this Immortal Squad one day. And I guess he's going to pick himself. Nobody else is close to him.
I got 3 Warp Storm points again.
Ooh.
Remember what I was saying in the car?
How you
How
either get a million or you get
4,
none?
3, 4, 3,
Yeah.
and then at the end of the turn, I'll get 7.
You'll get 7.
Yeah,
I think that's our stuff. Oh, this guy's going to hand them a 5-up inbolt, I guess.
You know what I totally forgot to do? Was fight with my Beast of Nurgle.
Oh, yeah, do it up.
oh, yeah, do that up.
Okay, so we'll do some mortals. They're tough 4,
Tough 4. Or tough 5, sorry. Tough
Tough
5.
5. It doesn't matter. So 2 saves
2 saves.
at -2, 2 damage,
Ouch.
and then you
Yep.
take 2 mortals.
So we got a 5-up. And we'll fail those.
Okay, and then 2 mortals.
And then 2 mortals.
Yeah.
And these are a melee attack. And these are 2 damage each.
Yes.
These are all melee attacks. We do get our RP for these and the mortal wounds. Issue 5s and 6s. Hope for the best. And re-rolling one of them. No.
Comes back.
Nothing comes. Oh, sorry. I get 1 back. 1
Okay.
back.
But he'll just come
Bonk.
back into you.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I guess your fight's there.
We do. We have 2 attacks each. So we got 6, right? I can do
Mhm.
that.
Are
hit
they 1
me.
damage?
They're 1 damage.
Not gonna
It's
matter.
not gonna matter. Yeah. Yeah. Let's just not even bother with that one.
Yeah.
Okay. So sorry.
Yeah, no,
Your
no,
turn.
that's fine. Back to command phase. My Will Be Dones have been handed out.
If you guys are going to get a command point,
This guys
for
are going to have their
Nurgle, 4
5-up
for
inbolt, I
Necrons.
guess. And then I guess we're going to go right on to move.
just a question for Nurgle. Do you have anything that lets you transfer ritual points to the next round?
No, I don't.
No. Ooh. Oh, speaking of, next round, we have new protocol. These change every turn. We're going to do fall back and shoot for Sudden Storm.
Mhm.
Or sorry. Make a ranged attack without failing an action. It's not fall back and shoot. Oh, I picked the wrong one. This one, though, we're going to add 3 inches to all the auras. Yeah. Then we're going to continue on like normal.
Yep.
I think that's it.
Yep.
That's the movement done, and then we'll be on to Catan nonsense.
Let's do it.
All right, first let's get that movement recap.
Yeah. So first thing is up, our Hexmark Destroyer way over in the corner has decided to come down, and he's tired of that sloppy bile piper. Our Scorpec Destroyers are just on a mission to do things. Both squads have moved up, so the center squad and the left squad there. Immortals have fallen back from the ugly beast, hoping that they can get some shots off this time. Our other Immortals are just hanging out everywhere, waiting to do some actions when they get the time. And the Tesseract Vault has come back to the center.
Yep.
To try and dish out some mortal wounds.
Sounds fantastic.
And that's the movement.
All right.
Now the Catan phase once again. Time to start burning some CP. First things up, we're going to do Sky of Falling Stars yet again.
All right.
We're going to pick this squad of Plague Bears back here on a 1 to 5. They're going to take 3 mortal wounds.
It was a 1.
It's a 1. They take 3 mortal wounds. The squad in the center. And then the squad in the far corner.
Okay.
Just because I have to roll under your models for me.
Yeah.
So the squad in the center is going to take 3 mortal wounds.
And
then the far squad. How many models are in that squad?
in the middle,
The far one.
there's 5.
Ooh, they take 3 mortal wounds as well. Okay. And that's our Sky of Falling Stars done.
Okay.
Much stars, many falls.
Many falls. Then we're going to do Cosmic Fire. So everything within 9 of the Tesseract Vault on a 4 plus, I can read. On a 4 plus is going to take 3 mortal wounds. So Rodigus. Nope. The
Beast
Plague Bears.
won't matter.
Beast won't matter. Plague Bears.
Do matter. Nope.
Nope. Okay.
Wow.
I don't think anybody else is within 9.
No.
Ooh, I was hoping for more.
Catan did nothing.
He's he's not doing good today.
Just taking up a lot of space.
We're gonna do Antimatter Meteor as his last power he can cast. Rodigus is closest, so he's gonna take on a 3 to 5. He takes 3 mortal wounds.
That's good.
But we are in a vault, so we add +1 to this roll. It now becomes a 6. It's D3 plus 3.
Oh, okay.
4.
Additional 3.
6. Okay. And then for 1 CP, we're gonna cast a random Catan power.
All right, down to 3.
Catan power number
5.
5. Only one I don't have right away.
That means it's bad.
Seismic Assault. Select 1 enemy unit within 18 and visible. Roll a d6 for each model in the unit. So it'll be a 5 plus. You suffer a mortal wound to a max of 10.
Okay, I'm guessing.
The Plague Bears? Yeah. We got
So there's 9 in there.
9? 1, 2, 6, 9. 5 pluses.
1?
1. Yep, that checks out.
Worth.
Still that 1.
That was ACP.
I can see why that one is left in the pile.
Yeah. Goodbye. That's the Catan phase wrapped up.
Okay.
Right.
On to the Shoosting phase.
Yes.
Rodigus is a big boy, so he doesn't get lookouts, or does he? Let's put the Tesseract Vault into Rodigus. You have any cheeky -1 to hits?
Nope.
12, 16 shots. Freeze. 6s are real good here.
Yeah, they are. Again.
We're still.
What's the strength of this?
These are strength 7.
Okay, so you'll need 5s.
The real question, though, do these fails actually hit? Is he within 9 of Dad? Because he's core. And he is. So the Silent King has 3 inches to all of his auras. So he's now within 6, so we get to roll these again. And we drop 1.
Okay.
And then we have these. This thing is like lighting up with 6s today. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 additional. Rodigus is T9, right?
Yes. So 5s.
So 5.
Uh-oh.
That's not looking super hot, but it's not looking super
Not
bad.
3,
Yeah.
6, 8.
That is 8, yeah.
So looking for a
The
force.
strength as well.
And 1 damage.
1 damage each.
You'll take 4.
I'll take it. I'll take it. The Silent King is now in combat, or is in with the Plague Bears, correct?
Yep.
So we're gonna unload into the Noble Parakeet.
Sure thing.
The 2 men rears go boom. They sure do. These are heavy weapons, so he does hit on 3s.
Yep.
Strength a gajillion. They definitely wound.
Okay.
That is 2 very dead Plague Bears.
Yep. Okay.
Then we're going to do the 9 shots from the Staff of Stars.
Mm-hmm.
Heading on 2s. Rerolling because we're core. And then when you got on 3s, only strength 6.
Okay. I'm tough 6.
Oh,
so
we're running on 4s.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
yeah,
that's
you got your spell.
Yes.
We got 2.
Okay.
1 damage.
Yep.
And then finally the 3 strength 8 staff shots. Bang, bang, bang. And bang, bang, bang.
Bang, bang, bang.
These are 2 damage each.
Okay. 1, 2, 3.
We had a dream, King. You were close.
Okay.
The immortals in this building are gonna shoot into Rodigus.
Mm-hmm.
Another 10 Tesla shots. Looking for 6s.
Got a couple.
Got a couple. We hit on... Oh, we did hit on 2s. We might well be done.
Mm-hmm.
And we got 2 6s. We hit 13 of 10 attacks.
Big
Mhm.
money.
Big money. Wounding on 5s, though.
That was really good.
That. I'm not going to argue with that.
4, 7.
7.
Ah. I take 5.
Woohoo! They did better than the Tesseract Vault did.
Okay.
The Immortals in the back into the Plague Bearers that want to charge.
Mm-hmm.
I assume we're going to be at a little -1 here because there's a big old building in the way.
Mm-hmm.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Still fishing for 6s.
Got
Heading on
some.
3s. We're doing good today.
Mhm.
Wounding on 4s. Nope, drop dice.
So 7?
Yeah, it looks like 7.
Oh, I got a dead box one. So 2 die.
That's better than none.
Yep.
And I think that is all the shoosting.
Right.
Oh
Well,
no,
actually,
no, we have the Glocktopus way in the back. The hex-
Octopus.
The old Hexmark Destroyer.
Clack, clack.
He's got 6 shots into that bile piper in the building.
Mhm.
1 for each pistol.
Okay.
He hits on 2s. He's a destroyer, so he rerolls 1s.
sure.
I know, silly, right? These leave their strength 6.
Okay, I'm tough 6, so 4s.
I will triple check. Rank 6, yeah.
Yeah.
Look at me. 4s.
3.
We got 3 of them.
Okay.
1 damage each.
He's down to 5.
Then we're gonna go on to charge a clock.
Sounds good.
Where to start?
A good question.
Right. I think we're gonna start off with the Scorpec destroyers.
Mm-hmm.
Go
the
in.
Plague Bearers?
I think we're gonna do both. We're gonna do Rodigus and the Plague Bearers.
Okay.
Be greedy.
Mhm.
Get +1 because we're no block.
Ooh.
That's an 8. Does that get us just enough? Sure does. Look at that.
Wow.
That's beautiful.
Yep.
I will take that all day. Silent King is still in combat with those Plague Bearers.
Yep.
So we're good there.
Any other charges?
Say again?
Any other charges?
This is the Bile Piper any good in combat
No.
at all?
No.
All right, so let's have a cripple play.
Okay.
The Hexmark Destroyer is going to charge into
Sure.
the Vile Piper.
Give me that 9.
No, he's fine. And I think these guys are too far away.
And that would be difficult grounds. Would be
Yeah. So
additional.
we're looking, what? We'd need boxcars to get there.
You wouldn't be able to because it'd be -2.
Oh,
You
yeah.
hit 13.
Yeah.
So.
Nope.
Okay. Heroically intervening.
Mm-hmm.
Heroically intervening.
I'm okay with that.
Oh, you are.
These guys, it is what it is, but I'm okay with it. We've done what we need to do over here.
This guy's gonna heroically intervene.
Ooh, Silent King, you got some potential here, bud. First things first, I think we're gonna start with the score packs.
Yeah.
They're gonna have some fun.
2 CP. What are they hitting on? 2s? Probably. Rerolling 1s.
2s. Sorry, 3s rerolling 1s.
Okay, I am going to spend 2 CP, and I'm going to make Rodicus. Yeah, those plate bears are super dead. I'm going to make Rodicus -1 to hit.
-1 to hit.
All right, 2 CP spent, down to 0.
Yeah, he's just gonna scooch up. Scooch. Scooch. Bring the boys in. So the 3 that can hit Radius are going to punch Radius, and then the 1 guy that
Into
can hit
the
Plague Bears and
Yep.
Plague Bears. We'll start with the big old meat cleaver, and we're going to spend the CP to give the squad an extra attack on all of their weapons.
Sounds good. So
Right,
this
'cause
is 5 apiece?
This guy has less because it's a heavier weapon.
Okay.
Guard, flayed ones. This one is 3 attacks.
Okay.
So it's going to go up to 4.
Down to 2 CP.
Hitting on 4s, re-rolling 1s. Rolling the 1.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Hey.
2.
And then we are strength. I think we're only strength 8.
Okay, so needing
Strength
5.
7. Yeah. Ooh. Nope, nothing there, but we are within range of the Silent King. We get to re-roll our wound rolls.
Sure.
Nothing. And then
I'm
we'll
okay with
have
that.
yeah,
Okay.
and then we'll have our 5 attacks each from the Threshers.
Yes, yes.
And
So funny because, like, the Tesseract Vault takes up the entire center of the book.
it's just a big beast.
Like a chandelier on the table.
Hitting on 4s,
4s, yeah.
re-rolling 1s.
Big old chandelier.
Yeah, that minus to hit was really good.
Mm-hmm. I think it's worth the 2 CP.
I think so. And then moving up 5s.
Okay, 3.
Tree, but the king is nearby.
Or
Nope,
3.
still 3.
Okay. Looking for 5s. Make. Oh, what's the damage?
Ooh, these are 2, I do believe.
Okay.
Yeah, they're 2.
Oh, good. He's down to 5.
5 wounds remaining.
Alrighty.
I think we're on to the Silent King.
Yeah.
So the rocks are gonna pile in and go bonk, bonk. And we're gonna start with the oh sorry, there might well be done. We're gonna start with the rocks. They each have 1 attack. We're gonna put 1 into the Beast of Nurgle here.
Sure.
And 1 into the Plague Bear squad.
Okay.
So the Plague Bear squad. Oh, we hit.
Yep.
I've never done that before.
Tough 6.
It wounds. There's strength 7.
What's there? What's the damage?
Just 1. It's
Okay.
just like a bonk. It's like a tank attacking.
Yep.
The other one into the beast
Hits.
hits, yeah, because +1 from my will
Yep.
be done.
Needing 4s. Got it.
Got it.
Fail it.
Ooh,
1 damage?
just 1.
Oh, so that play bear should have stayed. Sorry.
Yep. No, that's okay. And now the Silent King. All right, we're gonna
Okay.
put all of the Silent King's attacks himself into the. I gotta split things up. This is gonna go real bad. Into the Beast of Nurgle in front of me.
Okay. Okay.
The 4 attacks from Stadler on the right here into this one because they're pretty high damage, and then the 3 attacks from the other little guy into the Plague Bears,
Sure.
and hope that this doesn't blow up in my face whatsoever.
It never does.
It's
Right?
never gonna- it's never- that never
So
gonna
the
hurt.
king into the toad looking like Beast of Nurgle.
Okay.
On 2s. We don't reroll hits.
Good.
Yeah, we reroll wounds, but not hits.
Okay.
And then these are strength 8.
Threes.
These.
Okay.
Rerolling. 'Cause we're wounds.
No.
Bang, bang. AP a million and 2 damage each.
Oh, get him.
Ooh. Alright. This is reinforcing bad behaviors.
Okay.
Stadler. Hits. Ooh, that's good. These are strength 9. Still 3, so. AP a million, and I believe these are 3 damage each.
Oh my god. Yeah, you got him.
Yeah,
Okay.
these ones are 3 damage each.
Yep.
Ooh,
And
this
plague bears.
this is really reinforcing bad behaviors. And then plague bears. We hit, because there's no minuses on the right.
Mm-mm.
And these are only strength 6? Question mark?
So you needed 4s.
Strength 5.
5s.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nope, just the 1. And it's 1
Okay.
damage.
Yep.
Woo! I like king cleaning house.
Mmm. Yep.
That I believe is my attack.
Okay, so let's do the beast over there.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so you'll have 1 save.
Yep.
And 2 mortals.
1 save and 2 mortals. The 1 save minus
2.
That's bad. And these were 2 damage each again.
Yes.
Squad's dead. Squad is dead.
Damn.
Bam.
Resurrect that one.
Yep. Nope. Please help.
Right.
I have 2 CP left. Okay.
You have 2 CP left.
When you go to attack the Scorpec destroyers in the center, I use 1 CP for whirling onslaught. Gives you -1 to wound them.
Okay. So plague bears into Scorp.
Yep.
Okay. Hitting on 4s.
Yeah.
Nothing.
There,
And
T5.
then Rodicus.
Okay.
6 will auto.
Nice.
And then
So T5 and -1 to wound.
5.
What's your strength?
8. So 4s. So
Ooh.
1 more.
Came in clutch.
-3. 3 damage apiece.
They've got their 5-up invulnerable save from the Chronomancer earlier.
Okay.
Make them both. Wow. I feel like that was
Fanged
good.
Maw will hit. Will wound. -1.
4-up. Nope, failed that one.
2 damage.
The guy in the back will go down to 1.
And then Nurgling's on his base. Another big 6s again. 1 more.
1 more. 3 up.
Yep.
We're good.
So that will be that.
That's it, yeah.
For the fighting?
That is it for the fighting.
Okie dokie. So at the end of your turn, what did you get for your secondaries?
The Silent King got a whopping 8 for Code of Combat. He killed 2 Beasts of Nurgle.
Mm-hmm.
Purge the vermin?
Yeah, Purge the Vermin. I don't think I get any. She's in all 4 table quarters and the center.
Okay. And ancient machineries.
Ancient I got 0 on because I didn't do any actions.
Right. And did you corrupt the grounds?
I don't believe so.
Okay.
No, I didn't.
Nope. Consistent.
All things considered.
I do owe
Silent
you
King-
morale over there. I'll fail.
Uh-oh.
That's that.
So going into the bottom of battle round 3, how many primaries you got, Nurgle?
I have more.
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
I had Despoiled Grounds.
Yeah, that just one of them?
Yeah.
4 points for. And we got a score. Ooh, it's catching up. We got a score
Yeah.
41-48 for the Necrons going
Got some
into
work
the
to do.
bottom of battle round
Some
3.
work to do.
Yeah. Yeah.
I got a couple of big models that when they blow up are really good.
Slobbery Bioparver is going to tell them to move faster.
Yeah. Bringing some dudes back.
Great Unclean one. Another one.
He's brought back one every time.
Ugh,
Yep.
I know.
Okay.
I know.
Slacking today.
Yeah. Yeah, they're gonna move faster. Okay. That's gonna be the end of my movement.
All right, let's get that recap.
Plague Bearers are over there. They're moving up so they can get on that objective and take it and make you lose some points.
Yep.
Grand Unclean one swung around so that he can get into the middle and help Rodicus in here. Plague Bearers just kind of moved up so that they can kind of hide a little bit more. Sloppy Biopiper moved here so that he can get away from these guys. They can still make it, but just make it a little bit harder. This guy's there. Nothing I can do. And then Beast of Nurgle's just going to sit there because he can give me some points by sitting there, and Reality Rebels, and prevent you from getting purged.
Yeah.
Rodicus is stuck in combat. The last remaining Plague Bearer there is going to stay as well.
Yep.
And that is that. So, on to
The old psychic.
Psychic.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to forego doing Warp Ritual, so that's not gonna be a good. You denying my Warp Rituals has
2 of them
hurt
so far, yeah.
really, really badly. But so they're top 5.
Where, sorry?
The Scorpex.
Yes, they are.
Okay, so we're gonna start with Rodicus first. Actually, you know what? Maybe he's got.
The psychic doesn't get any first, like the
No.
more hurt it gets.
No. We'll start with the blue Great Unclean one, actually.
Yeah, let's do it.
He's going to cast a Smite. That goes off.
You can have it.
Oh. For 2.
Perfect. That guy.
Yep. And then he's going to cast Shivering Pox.
This
That-
is the -1 toughness one,
Yes.
right?
So that goes off in a 7.
Do I care? Does he have any more to cast after this one?
No.
It's just Rodicus stuff. Yeah, sure, let's stop. What did you get? 6? 7?
7.
Nope, we failed that one.
Oh, do I go for my Warp Ritual?
Good, I still
No,
have the
I'm
CP one.
gonna destroy them. Yeah, let's okay, so going on to Rodicus.
Yep.
Let's smite there. That will not go off.
That does not.
I'm gonna cast Nurgle's Rot. That's gonna go off.
This is boatload of mortal wounds.
Yes.
All right, so we're gonna do the 1 CP. Burn it.
On
4
4
up. Yeah. No.
Okay, so every unit within 6 inches. So let's do the Silent King.
Everybody.
That exceeds his toughness. I'm sure he's not.
Sure, tough. He's tough 7 in the chair.
So 1. And because it casted over on a 7, these guys will take an additional D3 mortal wounds. So let's see what kind of mortals I do. 9. It does double, so it's gonna be D6 plus
Damn.
D3. So
Ouch.
that will be 8 in total.
Holy shit.
Ooh.
8 in total. That's the squad gone.
That's a lot of mortal
Ooh.
wounds.
Jesus.
That was just an ability?
That's Nurgle's Rot.
Nurgle's Rot.
Because I brought their toughness down to 4.
Yeah.
I roll 2 dice, and if I exceed your toughness, you take D3. If I double your toughness, it's D6. And because I rolled the 9 on their toughness, they took D6. And because
He's
when I
Rodicus.
casted it, it was over a 7, I do D3 mortal wounds to the closest enemy.
Damn.
That
Yeah.
is cool.
That was a.
So that kind
Ouch.
of freed up a lot of
We have
things.
some real estate.
Not how my weakness. Mortal wounds.
Clear shot to the king.
Build a corner store there on Objective 4.
Yeah, but he has a fight first thing. But that cancels out, right?
Yes, so when you charge, you'll get to activate a charger first, and then we just count as being.
Yes. But man,
It does mean.
suicide.
I think so, yeah.
So we'll go into shooting
Fortune favors the bold, though.
Mhm.
because that's gonna be all of my casts. So I'm going to vomit.
Yeah.
Let's do your Tesseract. Nope.
Nope.
Immortals. No. King. No. These buddies. No.
Oh yeah, because it's
This
everybody that's
guy.
in. Yeah.
No. And your immortals in the back.
No.
Okay. On to a shoosting. Sorry, what's the toughness of the king?
King is tough 7.
Tough 7.
He's got a
So
real fancy chair.
okay, so he's gonna shoot your mortals first. Oh,
Yeah.
this guy's out in the open, actually.
Yeah, he's just hanging out. He does have a cool Cryptech Arcana that has never come up until now.
Okay.
You can't shoot him unless he's the closest. There's an old lookout, sir.
I see. Okay, so he's
Yeah.
gonna shoot your mortals first.
Yeah.
For 5 auto hitting shots. They're tough 4, so needing 3s. You got 4 at -2.
A 4? Did the psychic spell go off that I missed?
Oh, they're tough 5?
They're a tough 5 normally, yeah.
I'm strength 5 anyway, so
Perfect.
4s, yeah.
You say 4 of them?
Yeah.
-2?
-2, yeah.
Oh, we saved 3 though.
Okay.
1 goes down. Damage?
1.
1 goes down. Any more shooting from that guy?
Not him, no.
RP? Once re-roll because we're on that one? No, we're not. Jeez. There's been no RPs today.
You only brought one guy back so far.
I think so, yeah. The one guy back here.
What do I want to do for the next shooting?
Oh, sure.
If I get your immortal,
He's getting sick.
right? I need them to stay alive, but let's do this. Because if I shut down your immortals, then you don't have a lot of obsec and things doing actions.
No, I won't have much obsec left at all.
Okay,
Everything else can still kind of do actions, it just takes much longer.
And what's the toughness of him?
A 4, I do believe.
Tough 4.
Yeah, Chronomancer is kind of...
And how many wounds does he have?
He has 4.
He's 4.
Chronomancer.
I'm sorry, what was his funky ability?
So he hands out a... Yeah, he's tough 4, and he has 4 wounds. And he hands out a 5-up invulnerable save and reroll failed charge roll.
I don't like that.
Pretty good. Pretty good.
I think I'm gonna destroy him.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
I think I'm gonna kill him.
Uh-oh.
With 8 shots.
He's getting dead. Is this Rodigus?
Yes.
Please don't.
Eating 3s.
Oh, we can't shoot him because he
Oh, right,
has
you
old
told me
lookout.
that.
Old
Right,
lookout
right.
there.
Okay, so,
Ah.
sorry.
Whoever.
Fuck. You over. Okay, so these are gonna go.
Not marked for death today.
Destroy him next round.
Yeah, and
King! He's gonna go after your mortals.
for everybody's curious, that crypt deck has a prismatic obfuscation. That's why.
1 into your mortal.
One of the immortals.
-3.
6 up. Not today. RP. Also, ooh, wow.
Okay.
So RP comes back anywhere as long as it's in coherency. Right. Put an obsec body on the point.
Yeah. Okay. That's gonna be it for that. So on to the charges.
Yeah.
I really want to get those pipe bears on, so I'm gonna do them first. Getting
I
+1, I'm gonna CP that.
have 1 CP left, eh? I'm gonna.
How close are they actually?
0.
I think you're
No, just hang on.
3.
You know what? They make it. I'm not gonna do it.
I will Overwatch because Tesla explodes.
Overwatch him for 1 CP.
Overwatch for the last CP. Let's burn it.
Alright, and you are not spending your CP now.
No.
Sounds good.
Yeah, she had just enough to get there. It's fine, right? So we're fishing for 6s. We got 1,
1, 6.
which turns into 3. Of course. We get 2 of them.
Okay.
Ooh, 1 damage each.
Bile Piper's gonna try to make the charge.
Please don't.
He'll make it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he's hungry.
With a thought.
You know, I'm gonna swing this way.
Sure.
Okay. The Plague Bearer is going to.
The big floating Necron building is the Tesseract Vault.
He's going after your immortals, the Plague Bearer. Oops.
Go.
Gone.
Essentially, it's a giant Pokeball for Catan. They just shove shards
you
in
know
there and
what?
hope for the best.
I'm gonna mulligan that
All right.
because I don't want to pull you onto the point. So he's gonna. No. I have to. He has to go into the king
Sure.
just because I need room for Eroticus.
Yeah, so if you stay in engagement range of the rocks, you don't have to fight last.
Right. So, he's gonna charge.
So, yeah, it's a good time. Look at him. He's having a blast in there.
Oh, thanks.
Look at the face he's making. That's a
Um,
face of pure pleasure.
Maybe we'll turn around.
Great
for the
Unclean
camera.
One's gonna charge Sign King as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, he'll
Oh,
make it.
that gets there.
Yeah.
I think he needed a 7.
Wow.
But he'll be in
Battle of
engagement
the
range.
bulk.
There's some
I
masses.
think that's gonna be it for my charges.
Yeah.
Mighty
Yeah.
Nurgle wants to smash that Egyptian so bad.
Okay, so let's
I think he's had enough of Waldorf and Stadler heckling all match. Yeah.
let's start
Oh, you're
with
doing that, bro.
Oh,
Rodicus.
it's horrible. Terrible.
I have
Wouldn't
4
watch it.
attacks, hitting on 4s.
Who's what? Sorry?
Rodicus,
Rodigus.
because he's engaged with the rocks.
Yeah.
It's 1 strength 8.
Tough 7.
So looking for 3s.
Oof.
1.
Late oof.
Yeah,
We got a 4 up unless you're no AP.
it's 3.
Damage?
3 damage.
Tree. So this rock back here goes down to Uno.
Okay, and then with his thing moth, nothing. And then with
His
Nurglings.
buddies.
Okay, damn. And then this is for the Nurglings. Nothing.
No.
Do you have any interrupts?
No, I'm out of CP. You're free
Okay.
to go.
The Plague Bearer there. We'll reroll his ones. Nothing. Let's do over there.
Sure. The Ball Piper? What do you want to do with the Plague Bearer
No, we'll do Plague Bears first.
first? Sure. I do enjoy how somebody called it a big floating Necron building. Almost as big as a fortification. Or bigger than most.
Bigger than most of the terrain.
Nope.
Yeah. You make it like with the dude
6.
inside floating around and the all
5, 10, 13.
It's some serious magnet work, but you could do it.
Okay.
My next one, I probably will do that, but it's a lot of work.
Okay, so hitting on 4s.
4s.
6s will auto.
Pretty good. Is there only
Uh,
strength 4, right?
Yeah, and
Yeah,
they're
so you're
tough
winning
5.
with 5s, yeah.
Yep. Rerolling 1s because the Bile Paper.
All right, we'll take
3.
the auto wounds.
-2.
5 ups. We make 2.
Okay.
Doesn't matter. They're only 1 wound apiece, those
Okay.
bad boys. No more attacks from them?
Nope.
So, RP? Yeah,
Okay. Bile Piper
we don't do that here.
hits on 2s. Nothing.
Nothing.
Nada. And then your fights into from the Silent King or the Immortals.
Yeah, Sonic King. Okay. This rock is just gonna keep scooching his way around the building. This rock is gonna fall over on the Plague Bear.
Mm-hmm.
Nope.
Sure.
They hit on 6s
Slowly
normally, +1 for my
sidesteps.
will be done. This rock is gonna fall into
It doesn't have to be engagement range of the model,
the King's engagement range, right?
so it goes
Yeah.
by his
Yeah.
engagement.
Yeah, it's 1 big unit.
Okay.
Oh, and then I should probably put my attacks out. The King is gonna put his 6 attacks, just so that we know where they're all going. Into the blue guy.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna do Stadler 6. I wish I knew their actual names. I just know they're all part of the Triarch. His 4 attacks into Rodigus. And then the other little dude's attacks are gonna go into the Plague Bear. I gotta make sure he dies. That's all those assigned.
Mm-hmm.
So this thing falling into the blue dude on a 5. And then wounding on a 5 because your toughness 1,000,000.
Yep.
Yep. Checks out. Adler's attacks into Rodigus because these are strength 9, so at least we're wounding on 4s.
Okay.
Yeah, hitting on 2s.
Mhm.
We don't get to re-roll the hit roll because it's not a shooting attack.
Mhm.
But we do get to re-roll the wound. Wounding on 4s.
Okay.
Re-rolling the wounds.
Oh,
Ooh,
nice.
these are 80 million if you care and
Okay.
3 damage
He's
apiece.
dead.
Does he go boom?
No.
Aw. The 3 attacks into the little plague bear.
Mhm.
On 2s. And on 3s, because we're only strength 6.
Okay, I save 1.
Perfect.
Is it multi-damage?
Just 1.
Oh, okay, so he's still alive.
Just the 1.
Okay.
And the 6 attacks and the big blue dude.
Yep.
On 2s. There's a 1.
Mhm.
And these are only strength 8 after all the pluses.
Mhm.
So we're wounding on
5s.
5s rerolling. That's a lot of 4s. It looks like a lot of 5s.
Mhm. Okay, so 2.
Just the 2. These are only 2 damage each.
He'll drop 4.
But we did get Roddy. I don't think I'm ever killing this guy.
Okay, and then I'm gonna consolidate.
Yes'm!
Or pile in.
Yeah, yeah. Bop back.
Yes, so I can be within 6 inches. So 6 attacks. Hitting on 2s.
You're doing good, Dad. You maxed out your points.
Nice.
Strength
Daddy.
is 8, so looking for 3.
He paid for himself. We're good. We can go home now.
You go through.
2. We got 4-ups. We failed both. Damage.
It's just. Oh, it's 2.
Oh, nice. Rock falls down because it was only on 1 wound to begin with. And then the other one goes down to 3.
And then his Nurglings.
And unfortunately, the rocks do not have reanimation protocols for some reason.
For some reason. 2 more from the Nurglings.
2 more.
My pet rock doesn't have reanimation either.
1 more damage goes through.
Yeah.
That's it. That's cleaned up.
Yep.
The battle of the bolts continues.
Okay. So, for scoring.
Oh, we have the
Oh,
the immortals can clap back there.
actually, the Piper.
Yeah, attack away. You charged.
Oh no, I did the Piper already.
Okay.
Oh,
Then we'll
Thanks.
punch back.
Yep.
Immortals do get 2 attack speeds because they're slightly better than warriors.
when I piled in, I was going to consolidate.
Sure. We hit on trees, unless you're -1 to hit for some crazy reason.
No.
And wounding on 4s. 4s, question mark? 5, so we're only strength 4.
Okay.
We got 1. That was it.
Into the Plague Bears?
Yeah,
Very
just
good.
like there.
Good, good, good.
That's it.
Okay, for morale,
Morale.
you only killed 1. It'll make you fail, but I'm going to try to shut off your OBSEC just to guarantee I do. Because
Oh yeah,
you're-
because you're -1 leadership. Yeah.
Yes, so those immortals don't have OBSEC.
Yeah, it's a real close game.
Do the rocks count as a model?
They do. They're a model in the unit. Depends what you need.
Just for who controls that point.
Oh, yes, they are models.
Okay.
Yeah.
So for Reality Rebels, I will get 5 points.
And then the king will pick up an additional 4 for Code of Combat for Bop and Rodigus there. Looking good.
Yes.
But yeah, you have more bodies on my home point now.
Mm-hmm.
Ah. Mhm.
Nurgle.
Perfect.
How many primaries?
I hold 1 by the looks of it. Just the center one. Yeah. Yeah, the deep strike came back. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
That means
I lose a point, yeah.
the end of the round with that.
the end of the round.
I do lose a VP, eh? Alright, so let's kick off then. We're going to do Living Metal here. These guys heal back to full. The rock goes back up to 3. I think that's all Living Metal. And we're going to... My will be done again. Protocols, we're going to do... good question. What are we going to do? +1 to move for the Protocol of the Sudden Storm, which is being active all the time. And we're going to move into Protocol of the Hungry Void, which is the fighty one. We're going to do both directives because we're Novox. So I get extra AP on 6s to wound, which doesn't matter against Nurgle. But I do get +1 to the strength characteristics if I charge, word charged, or heroically intervene. We're going to move the clock. I think that's the movement phase done, and then we're going to have some sweet Catan powers. Yes, sir. Scorpec Destroyers are really indecisive in this game. They have no idea where they want to go, so they're coming back for the beast. Right? The Hexmark Destroyer is following that that Bile Piper around, trying to get him. Dad's staying right in the center. He's got a mission. He knows what it is. Our Immortals are moving back towards objective number 1 by the looks of it. We got to get Ancient Machineries at some point, so we might as well try. Our Immortals here have fallen back because they've seen the Tesseract Vault was real hungry for some more shots. And I think that's it. On to the ever-fun Catan phase. We're going to do Sky of Falling Stars to start with. So we're going to pick this squad of Plague Bearers, the squad that's behind the building because I don't need line of sight, and the Great Unclean one in the middle because I can't hurt him anyway. So the Great Unclean one, that doesn't matter. Good job. The Plague Bearers back here on a 1 to 5. We got there for 3 mortal wounds.
Okay.
That'll be 2 dead boys. And then the Plague Bearers on the far side for another 3 mortal wounds. We're going to do Antimatter Meteor. The closest model within 24 and visible to the vault. I don't think the Bile Piper is visible, but the Plague Bearer still should be. On a 3 to 5, you're taking D3 plus 3 wound. You just take D3.
Okay.
Or, sorry, flat 3. It's D3 plus 3 if I roll above 5.
Okay.
And then times arrow, because we decided to touch the building. How many wounds is the Bile Piper?
He's 6.
6. You telling me there's a chance? We'll do times arrow. If I roll a 6, the Bile Piper's just dead.
No!
On a 6. Oh, that was close.
How many?
Nothing.
Oh.
So I either match or beat your wounds or not.
Okay. Right.
Yeah. So that's all of his Catan powers done. I don't think I really want to waste the CP for a random one. You never know what you're going to get. Shoot a clock. Shoot a clock. Tesseract Vault is just going to unload everything. Everything into the Plague Bearers. That is 16 shots, and hopefully we'll get more than 16 hits. On trees, because he's still not damaged. Oh. He is consistently getting like 5 to 6 6s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 16 hits, and we hit 25 times. Strength 7, so winning on 3s. That was 2. Lots of 2s. So many 2s. 1, 2,
10?
5, 10. You got her. Only 1 damage each.
I think there's a wound on one.
There is.
Okay, 1, 2, 3.
Is that the squad?
Is there 3?
There is 3.
Yeah, that's the squad.
Perfect. Ooh. That's him done. I think it's just the Silent King.
Yeah.
He's gonna put the men rear into the Great Unclean one. Is 3 strength 8 shots into this guy, and then the 9 strength 6 shots into the Great Unclean one. That's a Great Unclean one. We'll do the little Plague Bearer first because I need him dead. On 2s, re-rolling the hit roll. Bang bang. And then 3s. I know how math works.
I'll save both.
Ooh. Rather you didn't.
Kind of rude.
Uh-oh. My plan has gone awry now. The men rear into the Great Unclean one. Hits. Does not wound. I'll CP it.
Down to 0.
I'll CP it. Oh no!
Oh no! Ones and
That was
ones.
6 flat damage. Ah, the Staff of Falling Stars. On 2s, rerolling 1s.
Bad in 40k when you sit there and roll a 1 for a 1.
Yeah,
What a
it's
trap.
so damage.
5. Yeah, 5. Strength 6.
It always feels bad when you do.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Oh
Wow.
boy.
Papa Nurgle is watching this Great Unclean one right now. That's the Shoost.
That's for sure.
Charge a clock.
Yes.
I really want to charge the Tesseract Vault, but it's just too big.
You would have to go up and over because of the fly,
Yeah.
so I don't think you'd even.
I'd need like 1 million. Yeah. Yeah. These guys here.
Yep.
Into that boy. Good job, guys. Yeah, gone and done it. So we're gonna surround you. Oop. Do this properly. That way he can pile in. Oh, I forgot the Hexmark Destroyer. We're gonna shoot with him right quick. He's got 6 shots in the wild paper. It's on 2s.
Yep.
Sure he does. Wounds on 3, strength 6.
No 4s because.
Oh yeah, he's
six.
tough 6.
Yeah. 3.
3 of them.
I'll save 1.
1 damage piece.
Okay. Down to 3.
And then he's gonna go in and punch.
Yep. No.
No, he doesn't. No.
Boy.
Uh-oh.
No CP. File paper.
Why are you still alive? Why are you still alive? Well, I wasn't
Because
guaranteed
you're
to
so
kill him
sloppy.
anyway.
No.
All of my plans.
Me, you'd be alive too.
Okay.
All of my plans have gone awry.
That's
And
all
you?
your charges?
That's it.
'Kay.
Those guys fell back.
Yep.
Um,
You can't charge.
Okay.
this is a. Uh-oh. We'll start over here.
So bad.
I don't know. We'll start over here though.
Sure.
We'll take it out on this poor little
Are you hitting
beast
him?
of Nurgle. I'm gonna hit him.
Are you hitting him?
Oh, I hit on 3s normally. I have-
Damage is 1.
Damage is 2 and damage is 3 on the 2 different weapons.
Oh,
So I
sorry.
have 12 at damage 2 and 3 at damage 3.
Yeah, he's gonna die.
I
It
hope
does
it-
blow up, and I always forget to blow up my freaking
Do they?
plague
Oh
or
my
my
God.
beast. Yeah.
Yeah, that would have been great earlier.
Yeah.
We'll start with the
Yeah.
damage 2 stuff. 3s, re-rolling 1s, because destroyers are just permanently angry. Good job, bud. You're not that angry.
The 1.
Yeah.
Strength.
Strength 5.
5s.
5.
2.
2?
Ooh.
2 damage?
2 damage. He's down to 3.
Right.
Oh, maybe I should have done minus.
Yeah, this had potential like murder. I don't blame you for not.
Okay.
The 3 damage ones from this guy right here.
I got CP.
3s.
Oh.
We
okay.
got there.
Strength.
Strength 7, I do believe.
No!
Strength, real good.
No.
The strength +2, so strength 7, AP 4, 3
We need
damage.
fours. Fours.
We get 2. That's all we need.
One.
Can't look. Please don't.
But then I have to roll 2 more, so he's dead. Does he blow up?
Woo.
And that would have been my roll, so.
Ooh. Score Pecos, you're doing the work.
Can I interrupt with Great Unclean One?
Yeah, because you're in.
Oh,
No, you're engagement ready to the kit. You can interrupt with that sweet plague bear, though. Would recommend.
carry on.
I thought you can interrupt with anybody.
So
yeah,
the
but because of the fight last thing.
Yeah, is it so it's
right.
engagement range of the king is fights last.
Gotcha. Okie dokie.
Rain. The rock is going to attempt to fall over again on a 5, and then everything else is going into the.
Great Unclean One?
No, I can't do that.
Do it.
Okay.
Do that.
I want to, but
Please.
the rock,
And
the rock, and the weaker of the two, and then everything else.
you know that's a big mistake.
It's gonna blow up my
Sounds like
face. Won it again. The rock at a 5.
What's that?
Rocking
Get
Okay.
wrecked.
The little dude with his 3 attacks on 2s.
Mm-hmm.
We don't reroll the hit. Rank 6. 3s. We get 2.
You got
Woo. The Silent King has 6 attacks himself into the Great Unclean on 2s. And he's only strength 8, so 5s.
Mm-hmm.
He does reroll.
Mm-hmm.
Roll in the tray, bud.
Oh!
Whoa! Jeez!
Full house.
Okay, 3 go through.
Alright, 2 damage each.
Okay.
And then we have 4 attacks from his good old buddy. These ones are strength 9. 3 damage apiece.
Mhm.
Hits on 2s. Wounds on 4s.
Just 1.
Reroll. Because the Silent King is fair. We only get 2 though.
Oh, save 1.
Nice. He's a 3.
Okay.
Good.
I wish my AP did something.
My attacks.
Yeah.
These
Are they all auto wounds? Or
No,
just
not
hits?
this guy, yeah. 2.
Top 7. We got 4 ups on the rock. How much damage?
It's gonna be 2 damage apiece.
Oh, it doesn't matter. Made one fail. You're the little rock that could. Keep it up, buddy. You had Nurglings.
Rock.
Right?
Rocks.
You got Nurgling still in.
Whoa,
Yeah.
Yeah.
bro.
1.
Ooh, no. This could kill it. Yep. Right.
Good effort.
Solid shuffle. Solid shuffle.
Any other fights?
I think that's it. That's all mine. These guys did their stuff. He did their stuff. He failed to charge like the champ that he is.
Mm-hmm.
I think we're good.
Anybody on that the farthest objective by the vault?
Say again?
I thought there was guys in that objective.
There's a bile piper there. It's just like I fell
Uh,
back with the immortals, so they
gotcha.
couldn't charge, and then
Yeah,
the
cool.
vault is just big.
Scoring her out now.
Yeah.
For the bottom of for the top of the round here.
I'm gonna attempt to shut down your ops. It doesn't matter, but actually, I'm gonna deny them from doing
Actions?
actions. Yeah.
Sure.
Right. Denied from doing actions. Did you corrupt ground?
I did. I took a point back.
Yeah.
I did.
You're maxed out for code of combat. So
Yep.
Purge the vermin.
Purge. She's out of this corner, so I believe it's only 1.
1 point. Ancient machineries.
Did not do again this turn. We should be able to do it this turn though.
And going into the
He's
bottom
gonna
of,
try to shut your action.
bottom of no actions. All right.
Why? Why?
How many primers do you have, Nurgle?
I think I only have 1.
1 primary.
Yeah, we're contesting everything
Okey-dokey.
else. Or...
Yeah.
Any despoilers?
No.
Okie doke. So going into the bottom bell round 4, we have a score of 58-52 for the Necrons. Still
real
super
close. Still real close.
Yeah, let's get it.
All right, time to do something cool.
Both competitors are tied at primaries.
This is it. Yeah,
It's
this is
battle of the
a way closer
secondaries
game
here.
than I thought it was gonna be. I'd like to think the Tesseract Vault is putting in a shift. And hovering around,
He
shooting
is
stuff.
doing stuff. It just seems like it's kind of
Is he
just taking
infantry?
up space.
Say again?
Is he
He's a
infantry?
part-time
He is
worker.
infantry.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's definitely part-time working. Like
Yeah.
it knows it's got to do stuff. I probably deployed it in a real bad spot, and then I clogged up the center of the board. But it's
Can it hold objectives?
it has fly,
But it's not an aircraft.
but it's not aircraft,
So
so
it
it should be
can't.
able to.
Oh my god, just park that thing in the center.
Yeah, you wouldn't be able to get around it without being in combat. It's not a huge slouch in combat. It does have 6 attacks, but it's just like a tank, right? It only no
I mean,
AP.
I'd say it's a
It's
tank.
on 6s.
Size of an actual tank.
Right, like you're right. It's like the size of the big guard tank at Baneblade.
Yeah,
Yeah,
very
Right,
much
just
so.
flying around. Yeah, it's just a tank. It hits on 6s, so strength 7. But it does have Catan powers, I guess. So keep throwing out lightning bolts. It's a vehicle, so it can shoot in combat, I guess. Yeah, it probably wouldn't have been too bad. 30 wounds of just sitting there.
Yeah. It's pretty much a mobile terrain feat that it deal with.
Yeah.
And
Healing up 4 wounds, eh?
Yep.
This guy's harder to kill than Rodigus.
Usually he's pretty good. Or
I like
easy.
him. I like it.
I don't really have much. Man.
Not much. You gonna keep the bile paper worries too? You're gonna run them away?
I don't
or-
know what to do with them.
I don't think the Tesseract Vault is flying over the building. Like, he's not in a good spot.
I think he has to try to kill some mortals on the point.
Yeah.
But there's 4 left?
There's 4
He's
left,
not
yeah.
killing.
Like my dog is purposely yelling.
He just wants to be on stream, dude.
He's
That's
just
all.
barking into a vent.
This is good.
Looks like the dance of the Hexmark Destroyer and the other bile piper continues.
Yeah, right? Like, I don't...
Hexmark Destroyer is pretty bad in combat, but he overwatches really good.
If he can see me.
Cheeky thing with the Hexmark Destroyer is he does get to overwatch on 2s. And it's cool if I kill you with my pistol's abilities transfers over, but
Okay, man. Okay, let's go into...
sidekick phase.
Sidekick.
If... I guess I have to cast Warp Ritual.
Yeah.
Goes off at a 9.
The Silent King's gonna attempt to deny it. He does not.
Okay, so
You're
I'll
good.
get Warp Ritual finally. On to shooting. So
Shoot. Is that it? No other psychic spells?
no, because I can't action and do a psychic spell. So
Right.
Shooting. So let's do the vomit again. Just 3. Actually, he's a vehicle.
Who is? Yeah, he sure is.
AP doesn't matter actually. But I'm just gonna vomit.
Okay.
Silent King.
Nope.
This guy. Yes.
Ooh.
For 3 mortal wounds.
Ouch. I believe he's down to 2.
Immortals. No. Tesseract. No. Immortals on the point with the bile piper. No. So that's it.
Yeah, he's down to 2 wounds left.
Okay. Now from the Great Unclean One
Just
and
want to put that up next
yeah.
to him.
Great Unclean One into the King.
Yeah.
D3 plus 3.
You flailing or?
I'm flailing first.
Okay.
Strength is, I believe, 6 or actually that will matter.
They will, yeah.
Roll
Ooh.
and check. Ooh.
It will matter. Oh no.
Whoa. I'm hoping it's 7, so it is. So
Nice.
4.
So you do get 3 of them.
Yes, at -3.
3 at -3. We get 4-ups all day. And I fail 1. Sorry, I fail 2 of them.
Okay, 2 damage.
That kills the rock. Ooh.
See ya.
And
Come
now the
here.
king is down
here.
to 14.
Come here.
Okay, and then vomiting for 3. Nothing. So that's my shooting. On to... Oh, so he overwatches it on 2, eh?
He does Overwatch on 2s. I think I should have 1 CP because
But
we got 1 for the
strength
turn.
How much?
Strength 6.
Strength 6.
So winning on 4s.
How many attack?
6. 1 for each arm. He's only 1 damage each.
Yeah, I only have 3 wounds left.
Yeah.
But... Yeah, I guess I'll just stay there. Okay, the Plague Bears are going to charge your Immortals.
Yep. Charge the Immortals. Oh, wow. Yeah.
6.
Didn't see that coming.
Kinda close.
Yeah,
This is a super close game.
Yeah.
Predictions were.
I don't have the
56%.
game. So,
Say again?
I don't have this game.
There's an unmolested Tesseract Vault just doing stuff.
Yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
Thanks. I speed painted that, by the way. Oh, yeah.
so that's going to be... Wild Piper has to charge.
Yeah.
He's beating that. He's in it.
Bottom of 4, I think.
Yeah.
Bottom 4. There's been a lot of bullying with mortal wounds this game. It's been really
Okay,
good.
so let's do the charges first.
Yeah.
Let's do the Plague Bears.
Yep. Pile in.
I don't want to...
Ooh, touch, eh?
Oh, just 1?
Sure.
That hits.
Yep.
Give me 5. Nope. Wild Piper.
Yeah. The guy that's way in the corner here.
Haha.
Ah!
He'll wound.
Rank 5, is he?
No, he's not, so he won't move.
Yeah.
So that's him there. So let's do the fights.
The king, I guess. Oof. Everything into the guy because that's all we got. 6 stacks from Dad first to start us off. 2s re-rolling because this core thing is silly.
I thought you couldn't reroll the...
Oh, I can't re-roll the hits. You're right. I re-roll the wounds. Correct.
Yes.
This is the fight phase, not the shoot phase.
I know it feels good.
Not that good. Strength 8, so we're 5s. Reroll these ones. For real this time. Just the 1. These are 2 damage.
Okay.
And then we have 4 attacks from the other little guy. 2s. These will wound on 4s because it's strength 9. With these ones. And then we still got to do our rerolls.
Okay.
So we get 3 of those, and these are 3 damage piece.
Okay.
And then last but not least, the other guy on 2s. And then these are 5s because they're only strength 6. Sure.
Damage?
1.
Okay.
Is he on 3 wounds?
He's on 2. Yeah. So his fights.
Ooh-wee.
He's got 4 attacks.
Yes.
Hitting on 4s.
Yep.
Wounding on 3s.
3.
2.
We got 4-ups. Made 1 fail one.
2 damage.
2?
Yeah.
Down to 12.
Nurglings.
Nurglings.
That is that.
Immortals.
Mm-hmm.
We'll do a little bit of scooching.
Just a scooch.
Just a scooch. See if we can get a little bit more slightly sideways movement out of this.
Mm-hmm.
I think we're only going to get 3 guys really attacking. 3? 6 stacks. Trees. Yeah, that's bad.
Mm-hmm.
And then brain. This on a 5.
Okay. 1 damage?
Just 1, yeah.
Okay.
And then our homies in the building, we'll scooch them in closer.
Yeah, yeah. We can just move them after. So
We got 8
get them
attacks.
all in there.
On 3s.
And then 5s.
And then 5s, yeah. We got 3. For 1 damage each.
Yep.
And that's it. I think
That's
this
it for
combat's tidied up.
Alrighty, so morale. He's gonna stop your actions.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, he does.
That plague bearer there, or sorry, we'll stop him bio paper. We'll
No,
also stop actions.
no.
No actions.
Not those guys, but I guess in front of myself.
Wow.
I will get 3 points for reality rebels.
Yep.
Did you corrupt Grant?
I did.
You did, yeah. You took the center here.
Yeah.
And any warp rituals?
No. Oh no, I did.
Yeah, she got 1 finally. Yeah. Yeah.
All right. 3 points for the first warp ritual.
I don't like the finally word.
Okie dokie. So this is getting
This is tight.
this is
Gross.
getting hairy.
Right.
So we're setting a score of 60 to 58 going into battle round 5. How many primaries do you have right now?
I have 1, 2, just 2, not more.
2?
Ooh. Tight.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Haley scores at the end. That's right.
But I don't have much to really score with, so. Keenan.
So my will be done. The king is going to continue to do his nonsense to himself.
Yeah.
I think that's it. We got this guy. I keep forgetting about him. He's hiding. He'll give himself the 5-up invuln, even though he already is a 4.
Sure.
Sure. That's it. On a move clock. Move a clock. I don't know what to do. Yes, I do. The Tesseract Vault is just going to continue to keep doing this weird shuffle thing it's been doing all game. It's just big. Like it's
Piece of terrain.
Yeah. Yeah. Like I thought the Hammerfall bunker was like obscene and like weird and large and stuff. No, it's
I think you told Necrons like cover.
what it should
Does
do.
it?
No.
Oh.
I was gonna say, we haven't been playing that one. Right?
Our Hexmark Destroyer is going to
Just
move
went
up
wide, but-
and touch building. I'm not allowed to do actions. You're mean.
You big meanie.
Yeah, big mean. The Immortals are just going to stay there. The Bottle Piper's not going to kill them. I don't think so. And the Immortals in the center are going to stay put. I think we're just going to try and...
Okay, I'm going to actually roll for my Warp Storm.
Yeah!
Look, the most I've ever gotten
You
in
get
this
4.
entire game.
Always in the final.
So that's the movement done. That's it. King's staying put. He's got a mission.
Mm-hmm.
Tan phase?
Movement phase recap.
Yeah. Tesseract Vault just keeps doing that weird shuffle. It's just doing what it does. Yeah. Oh yeah, heal stuff.
Keenan.
Oh.
Jeez.
Impartial.
It's just the Silent King, I do believe. Oh, the Hexmark will go up one. He'll get
Okay.
3 wounds. The Hexmark over there did shuffle up just to try and get a little bit closer to that Bottle Piper, try and shoot him through the window. Everybody else stayed put.
Bang, bang.
Game plan.
Game plan.
The Tesseract Vault, again, is going to try and times arrow the Bottle Piper in the building. So if I roll a 5, he's just dead.
Yeah.
He's dead.
Oh.
Oh no!
How much damage?
It just slays the
Just
model.
kills
So
him.
if I match or beat your wounds characteristic, you're just dead.
Had it happen to Armin before. It's sad.
I'm
Oh,
just gonna...
Feels bad.
it was so good to just do it to the Harlequin players with their solitaires running around and just be like,
I just knocked your immortal. And I'm not picking him up.
Whoa! Whoa!
She ain't standing
Whoa!
him up.
Dirty round one.
Sorry, I'm sorry.
Aw, she's too nice. She couldn't
Hey,
leave.
Ken, what's your fifth get
The what? Oh yeah, my protocols.
Hey.
Pretty sure this is the
Peanut
shooting one.
gallery,
This one doesn't
tripping.
matter.
You don't hear me talking over here.
Protocol of the Eternal Guardian. We're just gonna do the count as light cover if I'm in my deployment. So good job.
From all my shooting.
Yeah, all your burps.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Auto-hitting burps.
time zero's done. We're gonna do Meteor. Closest enemy unit within 24. That is the Plague Bears now. On a 3 to 5. We got there. Flat 3 mortal wounds.
What do I do?
We got one more. We got one more. It's gonna be Cosmic Fire.
Okay.
Everything within 9 of the Tesseract Vault on a 4 up, suffers 3 mortal wounds.
Even if I'm in combat?
Even if you're in combat.
No.
The
Do
Plague
it!
Bear.
Just do it! Do it! Do
The Plague Bear. No, he's alive. Finally got a 3.
What?
it! Yeah.
The big boy though.
Was it 9? Yeah.
Oh, that's 3 mortal wounds.
He's dead.
That
God.
means the king is free.
Oh god.
Uh-oh.
Oh god.
I wish.
They don't,
Okay.
Apparently not.
isn't it only the 4-12 one that blows up?
Attacking.
I don't know.
What do you left on the board there?
We have a Bile Piper that is in Gloctopus range and 3 wounds left,
Watch
and
this.
a single Plague Bear.
Oh.
Wow.
And I think she said
Called
that
back
she-
to the warp.
I think that she concedes now.
You got me.
Good game. Good game.
Good game, guys.
My lord.
Let's score out the final thing here just to have her not marked down. Code of Combat maxed out.
Yep.
You're gonna do the
Purge. I'm gonna
ground.
get the full 5 for Purge.
full 5 for Purge and
5?
Each table quarter and not in the center.
Oh.
And how much for Ancient Machineries?
0, because all the things that could have done it were either in combat or somehow magically couldn't
And
do
for
actions.
you, Nurgle, will you score anything for primaries on the last?
I scored 45.
What's up?
45.
45. Okay, cool. Yeah, you win. No, I was kidding. So no primaries on your last.
No,
game.
she's no
I'm
models
tabled.
left.
Oh, you're
Yeah.
tabled.
Oh, okay. Sorry to rub salt in the wound there. Final score, guys. We're looking at a
Woo.
score of 87 to 73
Oh,
for the
not
Necrons.
bad.
That was still really close.
It was
still
that
really
was close to the end.
Yeah.
Like that was such a close game.
Yeah.
Really good game. I think
Good
we
job.
have nothing
Good
left
job.
to do but to talk about it just real quick. And
Guess first.
guess first.
Ooh, guess
What do you
first.
think? How do you feel about the Catan Vault? Tesseract Vault.
I remember playing the Tesseract Vault way back in 7th edition when we could bring 3 of them and a Deceiver, and you would teleport them into your enemy lines, and they were just disgusting. And I
And
collecting
people
dust.
want to go back to 7th?
That sounds awful.
It was it was beautiful. It was a weird time.
Oh.
It felt great today. I feel like I did it a disservice by putting it in a real bad spot and just kind of got locked in there all game. But it has massive Tesla cannons. It just kept doing stuff. It never. It didn't feel bad.
Where do you think? Where do you think you could have improved? Now, if I'm just looking at the Ancient Machineries one.
Oh yeah, I didn't bring nearly if I would have instead of been playing Novak and played the cute OBSEC dynasty, like the custom dynasty, would have been infinitely better. Everything would have been OBSEC. You finish Ancient Machineries the turn you started. You're
the
good to
score
go.
actually started was 73 to 60. I just
Ooh, there you go. Closer,
ooh,
closer, closer.
there you go.
Okay. 13.
That
Nice.
and positioning is normally a thing that I either goof up or struggle with, or just get cheeky and try
Yep.
and hunt certain things down. So positioning is normally a big thing for me.
Now, as a spectator here, secondary objectives for both of you guys. You maxed out Reality Rebels, and she maxed out Reality Rebels. You maxed out Code of Combat.
Yeah.
Despoilers of Reality scored 4. Purge of the Ribbon scored 8. And Warp Ritual scored 3, where Ancient Machinery scored 4. So you guys were pretty neck and neck with a lot
Yeah.
of the secondary.
Yeah, we were denying each other's secondaries.
Yeah,
And...
all over the place. Like the Warp Ritual denies that
For an
And,
army
like-
that has like no psychic deny or like
Yeah.
very little, it was clutch.
And I was rolling hot for their war virtuals,
Yeah.
the 9s, and you're like, no,
but
10s.
that
Yeah.
4-up CP ability is such a heartbreaker. It's like playing sisters.
Yeah, it is.
Woot woot go Necrons, says
Thanks, Mall Cop.
Mall Cop.
Thank you.
But yeah, how'd you feel about being on stream for the first time after everything was all said and done?
It was a lot of fun. There was
It
a
was
couple jitters in the very beginning there, but yeah,
Always.
it was a lot
Yeah.
of fun.
Who would you say your MVP is and your LVP?
MVP, as much as I want to say the Vault, it's 100% the Silent King.
Yeah.
The guy
Yeah.
just is.
A staple for sure.
Yeah.
He's silly.
What about for yourself there, Nurgle Snurgle?
The blue Great Unclean one.
Yeah.
Being able to heal that much and
That and,
lasting
like,
that long.
Almost four come out constant rounds of combat.
But also Rodicus being able to do all those mortals and annihilating your Lich Guard.
He killed
That
it.
was beautiful.
He
That
single-handedly
was-
killed the
That was
Block
pretty
Lich.
sick, I gotta say.
Yeah.
Like when you were just dropping bombs on, that was
Yeah.
that was pretty sweet. Everything all said and done,
Yeah.
we do have a title match coming up for everybody in the next game. So we have Booze Fiend joining us. He is going to be playing up against Mr. E773, the title, the channel champion. So we're all excited for that. This is actually going to be our first title match. So it's gonna be great. And then also too, we just want to give a shout out to our Patreons. So all you guys who help support our channel, we appreciate it as always. And we're just gonna list off those special people: Sarlinked, P Strongman, Zenian11, Justin the White, Steve from Stranger Things, Deathguard Solitar, Mr. E773, and Basement Wargaming. Your guys' support helps this channel and all of its upgrades. We appreciate you guys as always. And we also still appreciate our followers and our subscribers on Twitch and YouTube. You guys are great. We love you all, and we will just take a little break here, and we're going to get set up for the next game. So don't go away. But
A
go...
recap on my game, my MVPs and LVPs.
Oh, shit.
I
Whole thing.
Just like
Shit,
shutting at
shit,
the door.
whatever.
Shit, no.
Shut
No,
down.
I want to hear it.
No.
I want you to go
No.
into it.
No, it's
No,
over.
sorry, my bad. My bad. The brain don't work half the time.
You guys saw what happened.
You saw what happened. All right, sorry, my bad.
Did I?
So yeah, let's take a break. We'll be back and stick around, guys.